Guess even kings get scared, huh?
Sequence touchdown.
And you got what?
9 and 8. That's not crazy.
Swift on Pro Bowl this year. Lock it in.
Zone touchdown, Detroit Lions.
The gut punches will stop.
Hey, we are back.
Hey, that's fire! Oh my gosh!
What you think, man? What you think?
You should play it again.
That
That had me crunk. I want to see it again.
We going to roll again? All right, Chad, we're going to roll this again.
It's the remix.
I had to get you singing in there. I was like,
my
he said it as a joke, but I'm putting it in there.
That was live. Oh my gosh.
We can run it back. I'm down to run it back one more time.
It's the remix, baby.
Guess even kings get scared, huh?
Sequence touchdown.
And you got what?
9 and 8. That's not crazy.
Swift on Pro Bowl this year. Lock it in.
Zone touchdown, Detroit Lions.
The gut punches will stop.
Ooh, I didn't even notice the last boom. Okay.
Hold on, man. I'm ready.
Oh my goodness, bro. Hey, I might do some more stuff to it, but
No.
I like it.
I like that.
Like where we're
Right
at.
there.
Nothing.
That's it.
All right.
Rocking and rolling.
Okay. All right. I was gonna risk it with an actual song, but I was like, I can't.
No, that beat was
copyright
nice.
stuff.
That
It was
beat
a
was
clean-
pretty.
I like the heartbeat.
I liked it. It was nice. Then you got me in there singing. You know what I'm saying? Getting that national anthem, getting us ready for the game.
The vocals.
Correct.
Vocals bring people in. They
Mhm.
sell tickets. That's why we did it. So
Chat's already popping. The chat's feeling it.
Pop in. Okay. Hey, we're gonna dive into tons of stuff today. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We got some topics to dive into. Shout out to the chat. I saw which one was it? Okay, I just wanted to read through these real quick. We got my man Joe Berline in here, Jacob, my man Boom Beast. What's going on, Boom Beast? JK, Antonio, as always, my guy. Everything King says is clean. Ooh, okay, that rhyme.
Yeah.
Let's go, old man. Go Lions. Bot head A. Okay. Bud Joe. Appreciate my man Bud Joe. 20%. Oh gosh. 20% more rad vocals. You think so? We might have to get some more in there. I could have cut it a little longer.
I think that's enough. That's just enough. You just give them a taste. Just a taste.
That way they come back.
Right. Correct.
Right.
Little sprinkle.
Right. What's up, fella? Hey, Last Second Sports is in the building.
What's happening?
Okay. Over my guys. Hey, we ready for this show. There's a lot to talk about after this loss. I know it hurt, but I think you gotta roll with the punches, man.
It's okay. Growing pains.
Pains.
We're improving. That's all that matters,
dude. I got some bold takes for this. I got some big things to talk about today.
We want to hear them all. We want to hear all these bold takes.
I want to hear yours too, because I know you.
I don't have any bold ones.
You will once we get it. I can feel it. I can already feel the juices flowing. You have one coming.
My bold take. I don't think mine's even a bold take. But go ahead.
Lions versus refs. Who we got?
Shit, the refs. The referees.
Hey, we're gonna start this off with a new segment. I'm probably gonna mess it up, but Brad came up with a name, 2-minute warning. I love it.
I didn't come up with that, did I?
You came up with it. You did. You said it's called 2-minute warning.
Oh, yeah, backstage. You're right.
Yeah, that's good. All right. 2-minute warning, quick little updates. The latest Lions news. So a couple of roster moves the Lions have made, plus some injury updates. First off, Taylor Decker. We know that he can come off of IR, and Dan Campbell said that he's not expecting him to play this week. But, he does like where he was stretching on the field. So we could see Taylor Decker soon. And he has not said that he's made the decision on the Sewell Decker situation. And I think this last week, we'll get into it, but I think this last week made it maybe even less clear, my personal opinion, but we'll get into that. Secondly, we also have Jayshon Cornell. He's going to be returning. He was suspended, but now he's returning off of that. And Dan Campbell said that, we're excited to have him back. There's no guarantee he'll be active this week, but Jayshon is back. And also Deshaun Hand, who could also return off of IR. He's someone that's a little ways out according to Dan Campbell. So hopefully, I know.
Hold on, man. I gotta show that shirt real quick. There we go. Go ahead.
I like the shirt. The shirt's clean.
Appreciate it.
And a couple practice squad moves. So the Lions, they decided to release the long snapper that they brought in a couple days ago, Brinkley, who was a vet, just kind of like Dom Muhlbach. They brought him in because of the COVID issues the Lions were having. So they brought him in just for depth reasons. They did the same thing with the punter because remember they had Santoso out there who went 1 for 1 on his field goals, 2 for 2 on extra points. And now with those 2 spots back open, the Lions brought in Javon McKinley back to the practice squad and also the tight end Jared Pinkley. So I don't know if that was 2 minutes, but that was
you did good. You did good.
It. Thank you.
I think you scored a touchdown actually in the last 2 minutes.
Did I get the 2?
You actually got a 66-yard field goal. That's what you got. Anyway, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I shouldn't even brought that up.
That's how we started the show.
I'm still upset, man. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh my goodness!
Shout out to Dwayne in the building. Jeez. 66 yards? Who hits a 66-yard field goal with no wind? Did we have an AC booming in Ford Field or something? Like, I don't get how you make a 66-yard field goal, bro. And the record was, 62, 63? And it's been that for like 10-plus years. And Buddy did it in Mile High in Denver, like where the air is thin. So I kind of get it like, okay, ball's traveling a little better because the air is thin in Mile High. This fool hits a 66-yard field goal. Man, like, come on, bro. And it's always it's just we can't catch a break. But I'm done. We're gonna move on.
We can rant. We hear this Monday. We reacting to it.
It's just terrible.
You know what makes it worse is the fact that he literally missed one to start the game.
He missed one in the first quarter.
He don't miss kicks.
Something. I get it's Tucker. I get it. Tucker is a future Hall of Fame kicker. I get that. But a 66-yarder, bro, indoors? No, I'm not going.
Hurts.
I feel like the refs cheated.
Hey, that delay a game. We could talk about that too, because I'm sure you've heard about it. It's ultimate. It says the number 66 will haunt me for the rest of my life. That's a bad number. We already know. We already the 2 start in there. We already know it's already a bad start. Oh, okay. Shout out to It's Ultimate, man. Oh,
I don't know, man.
Did you hear that?
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, okay. It was just talking to me then. All right. So we got a whole bunch of things to dive into this game. My man says the curse of Bobby Lane. I don't. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what's weird? I feel like Ford Field is like that place where like kickers, man, they just go to struggle. When you miss that first kick, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a good day. I literally said that. I'm like, it's gonna be a good day when Justin Tucker's missing kicks. Maybe it's a bad thing that he missed it because he got it out of the way. And it was like, okay, now I'm settled in.
Well, I thought for sure we had that W.
Yeah.
For sure. But I did too. Like everything King said, that 4th and 19 was really that's really the issue.
Yes, that was a big issue, bro.
That's really the issue. But I wasn't even gonna talk about that. I'm just so mad this fool hits a 66-yarder. But that was really the issue. 4th and 19.
That was an issue. I'm with you there.
I honestly don't get why he just didn't like blitz to make him get the ball out of his hands quick. So that's just me. Like if I'm calling a defensive play and it's 4th and 19, I'm sending pressure, and I want the quarterback to get rid of the ball quick.
Right.
Plain and simple. Because if he getting rid of the ball within 3 seconds, they're not past the ninth. They ain't got past the first down at that point within 3 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm making him get rid of the ball quick. Or if anything, he's got to throw a fade.
Yeah.
How we letting them? Why we send 3 dudes? Like, oh man.
Brad, here's what went through my head when they were talking about that. First off, the first 2 downs. Oh.
What's that noise in the background?
You hear that? It's talking to me. It's like talking.
Yeah. What is that? You got a rap song?
I don't know. No, Kevin C's comment was like playing through my ears.
Oh, is that what it was? It read it to us?
It was reading it. Yeah. Did you hear the reading?
Yeah. What you got going on?
I don't know. I don't know.
Accessibility mode? What you got going?
That's kind of cool. Okay, as Pat McAfee calls Dan, but I also love his take on snake your face. I love the players. Can we talk? We're gonna talk about some players. We got studs and duds coming up.
For sure.
Man, that 4th and 19, like when I first thought of that, I was like, dude, the first 2 downs you brought 4 guys, and you got pressure on all those downs. You got the sacks, so I would have been cool just bringing 4 and just like, okay. Hindsight's always 20/20, so I don't want to say that I would have done something different because I know this. And I know this ain't Madden, but I'm playing Madden. I'm always on 4th and 19, only bringing 3. But this ain't Madden. You're every down you got pressure. Every down you got pressure.
I like what you said. Just send 4 at that point. You ain't even got to send like a blitz, but at least send 4.
I'm taking notes, Rad, because when we play Madden, you're saying you're sending heat. So I got to know.
I'm sending heat. I'm applying the pressure. I want you to get rid of the ball quick. I don't want you to let a play develop to where you get past the first down or get near it. Like, no, I want you to have to throw something quick, and we rally to you and tackle you. Plain and simple. Panda's in the building. What's up, Panda?
Where's my man Panda? Where's Panda? Oh, Panda in the house. Brad, you're going to have to do the do-do-do's because I feel like you already had the vocals going, so.
I can't do no do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, that was close.
I don't know, man.
Rock with the whatever that was.
I don't know, Brody. I don't know.
All right. I don't even know how we want to like dive into this.
Just make it happen, Captain. Make it happen. Shoot it.
I feel like we should just kind of like just recap this game and then we get into the report card.
Let's go.
Like how it went down, what went down. And I have some different ways to break this up. Kind of like, are you encouraged, discouraged, the good, bad, the ugly in this game?
Okay.
I guess let's do the report card first. That way it kind of flows.
Okay, God.
I'm trying to figure out how this is going to flow together. Let's do the report card.
Let's go report card. What position do you want to start? Because I know where I want to start.
You pick the position.
I'm going quarterback.
Okay, 11-20. Bob.
Quarterback. I'm giving Jared Goff a cool C-.
Okay.
I don't think he played that good. I know he went 22 for 30 and all that, but no touchdowns. Like, come on, bro. He didn't hit on no deep balls. Like, I'm giving him a C-. I really didn't even want to give him that. I wanted to give him somewhere in the D, but he's our quarterback, and I'm trying to stay positive about it. So I'm gonna give him a C-. A C-.
It's our quarterback.
I didn't like what I seen.
Like, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad.
He came out the first play and just threw a dud. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Nah. So he getting a C-. I still believe in Goff. I still like him as our quarterback. I think he can lead us to the promised land here in a couple years, or maybe even next year. But he's getting a C- for me this week.
Brad, what were your thoughts on him in the first half versus second half? Like first half,
what was your thing? He played way better in the second half.
Okay.
First half, he was just looking. That was a D-.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
His completion percentage was cool just because he's only throwing short and intermediate routes. But he got to connect on some deep here soon. Like, come on, bro. Like. All right. And then even his like deep outs or like a 5-10 yard out, he can't hit that on a consistent basis. But I still like Goff. I'm not about to sit here and just talk dirty about our quarterback.
No, that's
I still believe in him.
Like you see it.
I'm still a fan. But he needs to show up next week. Plain and simple. Yeah. What you grading Goff?
Okay. Well, C-
I
think I like that grade. I think this is a good jump into this because I thought this was a big issue in the first half. I just want to see. I guess we'll save this for Sewell, but I thought, man, the issue in the first half, big time, was these third downs. I thought these third downs were killing us for Jared Goff in the first half because we weren't picking up the rush. Some of that's on Goff, some's on it because some of the blitz pickups he wasn't there. And then I thought some was on the offensive line. We'll get to the offensive line in a second, man, but we couldn't convert any of these third downs. If it was 3rd and 5+, we weren't converting. We were getting off the field.
Right.
He was sacked, pressure. He wouldn't make the pass. And I have like 3 clips here, and I'll just let it roll. Let me mute this, but like, the pressure was just getting to us on these third downs. Here's one. They don't pick up the blitz cornerback. He doesn't realize it. And like, okay, these are things where if you don't pick that up, you need to get 5 yards. So you have to give him some time to get past his first read. So that's on him for not picking that up. And it's also on the offensive line with some of those as well. Correct. So I thought that was an issue. But I did like the second half, how they made the adjustment. This may even be more on Anthony Lynn. I'm sure we'll get into this with the whole Swift, and we know how he ate and did his thing. But just to get it rolling offensively, because that pass rush, they were getting there. They're missing a lot of dudes, but they were eating. I thought we'll get to the offensive line, but I actually thought this was maybe our worst offensive line game in terms of pass protection.
I would say that too, pass protection for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
All right.
For sure.
So C-.
C-.
I'm not mad about that grade. I'm not mad about it. I'm probably near. I'll go C. I'll just go right in the middle because I don't think he didn't do anything that like I was like, oh dang, he lost. But he came back in the second half. He did what he had to do to keep moving us down the field. We scored every drive in the second half. So he didn't like do anything that like put us over the top to me, but he didn't do anything that lost
hurt us.
So,
I got you. I feel that.
I like your grade. That's fair. All right. What you want to do next?
Jump into O-line. Let me get your grade. You was already talking about him. O-line. We're going to go there.
I don't like the O-line. I didn't like it, man. Okay. Run blocking. I thought it was hit and miss. I thought there were some good holes. But I think there was a couple players specifically, and I think Dan Campbell even touched on it when he said he expects more out of Sewell. I thought this was Sewell's worst game.
I would say that too.
That's okay. He's a rookie. You know, they send the blitz. You don't always know where it's coming from, but man, I thought he was getting beat some of those times. And just 2 of those clips, you saw Sewell get beat.
Right.
And it was like, okay, the pass protection isn't there. I didn't like that. I thought some of the stump pickups weren't great. So the pass pro for me was not very good. Plus, then we had mistakes to add on top of that. You had back-to-back calls on Jonah Jackson. You followed up with Sewell, who false starts. I don't know if they were running a play or not, but on 4th and 1, you get a false start there. Obviously, we had the Fells one earlier, but it was like, dude, how many flags are we going to get? Like, we really hurt ourselves, I felt like. So offensive line for me gets a D. Because I expect a lot. I mean,
because that's supposed to be our selling point of our team. Correct. So we hold them to a higher standard. Exactly. And you know what? I'm gonna give them a D+ because the pass protection was terrible, but the run game was still solid. We had our hits and misses, like you said. You know what I mean? We opened up some nice gaps here and there, and then we have some plays where it was low key getting blown up. So I'm gonna still give them a D+. But I feel what you're saying. We got to hold them to a higher standard because this is supposed to be the bread and butter of our team. Now I want to hit on these penalties real quick, bro. We have way too many penalties. Like I'm rocking with Campbell, bro. I know we ain't won a game, but I'm still a believer. I see these dudes playing hard. I'm seeing improvements week by week. But the penalties, we got to cut into them. He gonna have to make these boys start running after practice. He got to implement something like, look, each penalty y'all running 5 100s, something like that. Like y'all gonna keep getting penalties, then we're gonna be in the best shape team. We're gonna be the best shape team because y'all gonna be running straight up.
Fact.
Each penalty you're running 5 100s.
Yeah.
We're averaging like 5 or 6 penalties a game, bro. And you got to think about that as a player. Like, man, like, well, hold on. That means 6 penalties. Sure, we got 30 100s to run after practice. I bet you're going to stop jumping off the ball. I bet you're going to stop false starting. Exactly. You're going to be tuned in. He's going to have to implement. Like, I like him. He's a player coach.
Yep.
We ain't won a game, but he's got to hold these cats accountable for these. These penalties are killing us. They killing us.
Right, we had 7 penalties for 35 yards, but I'm with you because these penalties were so crucial, man.
Crucial.
So many. I mean, you have the fumble, and here, let me just go on a little spiel right here because I'm seeing this everywhere. Everyone's saying, "Oh, the Ravens, they missed so many opportunities. They could have scored a touchdown. They dropped these 2 passes on the same drive." But at the same time, I'm looking at us saying we did the same thing, just in a different way. When you get a fumble on a team like the Ravens and you don't get it back because you recovered it, but you have a flag for running out of bounds.
Right.
I mean, I get he's young, and we had a lot of these with young guys, but it's still the flag, and they were so crucial that we had 3 flags on 4th down. 3 flags on 4th down, and the one that one just confused me when Sewell jumped. It almost made me feel like they were running the play because you had to maybe snap it if you're going to jump. We had to know we are not snapping the ball, right? So they were just so crucial. They were so crucial in this game, and it hurt. So I'm with you with the offensive line, man.
And them penalties we gotta fix those, Dan Campbell. Straight up, bro. Straight up. What's next? Receivers, tight end. I mean,
time together.
I guess. I just don't.
You can separate it. We can separate because this one we got some fellas, we got some hot.
Hawk didn't really get much love, and that's crazy to me. And they say that it was because they was covering them right, bracket coverage and things like that. But it's like I'm gonna design something to get Hawkinson the ball. I don't care if it's tight end screens or what. I'm getting the ball in Buddy's hands. That's just me, far as an offensive coordinator. Your boy Raymond dropped a couple. He hit one. Yep. One hit him just straight in the hands. Like, come on, bro. And I'm actually becoming a fan of Raymond too, though.
Yes.
I really am. Like, I'm becoming a fan.
So your standards are going higher for him.
Because I see that when he gets the ball, he is somewhat explosive. Mm-hmm. Receivers, I mean, they didn't really get that many looks to, like, I can't say to, like, give him that big of a grade besides, like, Raymond dropping some passes. I mean, you know how I feel about Cephas. I feel like Cephas should get way more looks, but that just falls on our quarterback who don't want to take chances past 10 yards, 5 yards. So
he did draw that PI. That was nice.
That was nice. That was smart.
Yep, that was big
because he, kind of sold him holding his arm. He sold that a little bit. I like that, Cephas. So I mean, grades. I don't really know what to grade them. B minus. I didn't see much. Like really. Like I mean, so it's like I don't know what to grade them off. B minus, B. Like yeah. I can't say they played bad, but he did drop a couple passes. So B minus. I'm gonna give him a B minus. But they are not our weak point of our team, like we all thought coming into the season. I'm gonna say that right now.
Don't take from Brad. I see.
They're not.
They're
really not the weak point of our team. I feel like,
man. Yeah,
they really not, man. Because I feel like Cephas could low key be like a low end number 1 wide receiver. Raymond's solid. We're not getting St. Brown enough.
And look at this comment.
And once Tyrell come back, he's gonna help out. To be real, Benson dropped the pass too, so B minus, C plus. But I didn't see enough. But I don't think they're our weakest point of our team. Like most fans thought coming in, like our wide receiving core, we got the worst core in the league. Yeah. Like, nah, I'm not buying that because I feel like Cephas is a dog and St. Brown and Raymond's cool. But I'm gonna give him a B minus. What you giving them receivers? Hawkinson's getting an A just because he's
just because he's hot. Yeah,
it's hot.
Yeah,
he getting an A. Shit.
I'm gonna add on a couple of things that you said. The fellas, man. I mean, we saw this back in the preseason, these penalties, and I know it was just one, but we're across the 50. It's a fourth and a half a yard. So to give us a flag where we can't even, I don't know, we try a long field goal, try to get him off sides. You get a flag, now we have to punt. So that one was huge. Hawk didn't get going a ton, and they said they were trying to get him involved. I don't know. Either way, the second half, whatever they were doing, it was working. But you're right. He didn't get involved enough. He did make plays when he got thrown his way. I like his fight. I don't know about you. I just noticed that little thing. Every time he catches it, he's like fighting forward.
He got that George Kittle in him now.
Yes.
Like he's running hard after the catch. He blocked well too.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's Hawkinson. I don't know.
Yeah.
And he only got like 1 or 2 targets. So it's like we can't really grade him. And they said, they were saying that they pretty much that was their game plan is to take Hawkinson away, which is smart because I think he's a top 5 tight end. Hawkinson's going all pro. He's all pro. He's going all pro, bro.
I'm going to second that. I like that.
He's going all pro. Scratch the Pro Bowl. He's all proing. Hawkinson's all proing.
Has someone ever all pro without Pro Bowling? Is that possible?
Nah, normally if you all pro, you're going Pro Bowl too. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I want to go a level higher. Like all pro.
All pros.
Pro Bowl, and you can kind of make that off just being a fan favorite, low key, or like a league favorite. But like all pro, you got to be legit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I'm with you. Receivers, man, you're right. We had some drops. I'm glad you pointed that out because that Khalif one to me it seems little, but I mean we know what our offense is at this point. Goff is going to throw these checkdowns, so I'm not mad at it. It's what we're going to do, but you can't drop them. If it's an easy 5-yard pass, you got to catch that because you don't catch that, we're backed up. We get a short run, and all of a sudden we're third and long, and that's not where we want to be.
Correct. No, it's correct.
So it's
correct.
Way bigger than it seemed.
Correct.
He had the one before half, which I'm not saying we would have scored, but it was like, okay, it was tough. I'm not mad at it, but it was tough. But we had the drop on the screen. We did get to see a little Kadero Hodge, which was nice. And you're right, the second half, what they had to do, I thought they did. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird. We didn't get a lot of opportunities. Oh, they blocked well. When you're throwing it to Swift on the swing routes, it's like, okay, you got your receivers blocking one-on-one. They got to win. I thought they did that. Hungry Panda brought up the screen that Khalif had, which was nice. I like how he protected the football. They knew where they were coming, so protected.
Right.
Would you give it a B?
I gave him a B minus. The drops.
Okay. I'm going to lower. I'll go lower.
You get paid to catch the ball. Oh, what? What'd you give him?
I'll go C.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get paid to catch the ball.
You're giving out tough grades this week. Check out those.
Brad, wait a minute here, man.
You're giving out some tough grades this week.
But you got to think, Brad. What I predict? I said 9 and 8.
Oh, I like it. Okay. I like it. Give us some tough grades.
Shout out to my man, Kevin C. Let's talk about Detroit. We can talk about some Stafford today. I'm down with that. We probably do that towards the end. We're going to talk about the players, so I'm with you. We going to get all of it. But when we talk, hold up. Let me get this off the screen real quick. I forgot the banner was still on the screen. Yeah, I mean, look, I predicted them to be 9 and 8. I think this team can be a good team this year. And I know people think I'm crazy, but I think we've proven it this last game. You should have won this game. So you said it. Your job is to catch the ball. 3 drops in the first half. That ain't doing your job to me. So yeah, C. All right.
I agree with you. I really think now I'm not agreeing with those 9 wins.
Yeah,
I think we can be a good team this year. We are improving. I said it. You see it. I think we can still get them 6 wins. I said we're improving every game. I do notice that. Mm-hmm. So and we're young. We're just a young team. Yeah, but we're gonna improve. Go ahead, man.
I just want to give some more love to Kevin C. Man, we appreciate you, and we will get to your stuff. I'm not trying to not acknowledge it that much, but we'll definitely dive into all that talk. So you want to go to what do? We did all the running back.
Running backs.
We
gotta hit these running backs. Oh,
you pop that off?
Go ahead. You can jump off the running backs. Go ahead. Or I can. It doesn't matter.
I mean, I think
I know how I feel about them. I know how I feel about the running back.
We're going to say the same thing about DeAndre. So I'll let you dive into that. But we know DeAndre was a stud. Yep.
Swift, I'm giving so he did miss a couple pass blocks, though.
Okay.
He missed a couple blitz pickups. So I'm going to give him an A- just because of that.
That's fair.
That's it. But besides that, Swift is like proving that I'm saying he's going to Pro Bowl this year. Even if we have a terrible record, I think he's still going to make the Pro Bowl off just like he's low key electric as far as running and pass catching at this point. He's got that dual threat, and he's proven it week in and week out. And he really proved it in the second half. You get Swift and ball, we move the ball, plain and simple. Swift's getting the A-. Jamal ran the ball solid. I mean, only thing I don't like is that they both was average. They didn't average at least 4 yards per carry. That's the only thing that was hurting me. It was because we'll have some good runs where we'll gash them for like 8 to 10.
Yep.
And then we'll have some where we lose a yard or we just get back to the line of scrimmage. So therefore, I think they ran solid for what they, when the holes was there, they was hitting them, or if they had to create some. Swift did a really good job of creating some stuff that wasn't there, and so did Jamal. So Jamal is going to get a B+. Mm-hmm. I think they both play good. I just like to see them yards per carry, always over 4. But besides that, I'm going to give them both A- and B's. Rad's Pro Bowl list. Hawk, Swift, Aleem, and Frank. Yup.
I like it. You
got it, Bud Joe. You right.
I like those names. Even though I didn't love Frank last game, I love it. I love those 4.
Yeah, he didn't play that well either.
I know. You just expect so much of Frank. He's saying he's the best player on the team. Frank,
we're holding him to a higher level at this point. Like when you getting PFF grades is like the second best center in the league.
You got that money now.
Right.
Let's start doing your thing.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
And hold on. Now,
go.
The center is the brains of the offensive line. And on some of them blitzes, Swift looked like he was going the wrong way. I don't know if Goff was supposed to send him that way, but I know Frank is making all the offensive line calls. That's what a center is, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like maybe I'm grading him a D+.
Ooh.
No, I'm not going to ever grade. Frank ain't gonna get a D+.
Hold up. Okay.
No, I'm not grading Frank that. But something needs to happen because we was missing a lot of blitz pickups.
Yeah. That's it. That was a good point on the running backs, Mr. Blitz. I wasn't even going to go into that.
Yeah, they was missing on some blitz pickups.
That's good. Hey, Swifty's back though. Swifty's healthy, and I think you said it, man. He's going to be a Pro Bowler. Swift, you traded for him on their fantasy team.
I just did today.
Swift's becoming that dude. Like he's coming back, he's healthy, and it's like okay, you can tell there's just a talent gap with Swift. Like he's just that guy. You drafted him high for a reason. I mean, I look at this running back spot, and I'm with you. We did have some stuffs, and they were clearly selling out to stop this run, bro. They were just one safety. Sometimes they didn't even have a safety on the field. So they were selling out to stop the run. I do like some of the creativity, though, the end arounds. Even that play that went horribly wrong where we try to pitch it and then throw it back to Goff. I'm like, okay, at least he's trying something because they're playing fast. So that was cool. But I'm with you with the running backs, man. I thought the holes they hit him for the most part. Jamal Williams fighting on that touchdown run was beautiful.
Right.
And you always love the guy's energy, so that's always fantastic. I guess you broke him down after the game, so I'm with you with the high grade. You said B+ or A-? You said A-.
A- Swift, B+. I'm gonna just give them both A-.
Okay,
running backs to get an A-. I'm gonna put them together. A-.
Okay, I'll be the pessimistic one for this one. I'll go B+.
I mean, because I felt like they looked the best on the offense this week. Like they was our
Swift
offense,
carried it, man. Swift
back.
was that dude. So, that whole drive, it was just Swift out of the half.
Swift. We got to get him involved from day one.
Man.
Like, soon as first quarter, bam.
I wish we would have picked that up earlier. Yeah. They adjusted, but it was just like, if we would have done this sooner, man, just attack them linebackers.
We could have made something shake.
Okay, so let's
on the side of the ball.
I want to give some statements on this defense before we go to positions.
Go, do your thizzle.
I was very happy with the defensive game plan. The way the Lions – They were all locked in, it seemed like. They were all disciplined. They knew what they had to do. They did not let Lamar Jackson get outside the pocket that often. I thought there were so many sacks that we left on the table, even though we had 4. The pressures were through the roof. He's tough to bring down. I get it. He's fast. But I love the game plan, man. You had safeties playing downhill. We're going to get to the linebackers. And just the stats reflect that. This is a team that averaged 220 rushing yards a game coming in. They had 116 against us. They had, I think 15 less rushing attempts than they did on average in the first 2 games versus us. The yards per carry went from 5.9 to 5.3. So even though that's high, most of that came from Lamar and we had that 30-yard run he had. So, I mean, the running backs, I thought we did our thing against the run game. And it was the lowest output. It's a team that was scoring 34 a game. They dropped 19 on us. And then one of them's, a 66-yard field goal. So I love the defense. I even thought in coverage, if it wasn't for all them, mess ups, I loved what we were doing schematically. I just wanted to throw that out there before we get into some of these grades because I was happy with what we did.
100. Hey, that was a great take. I would agree. I like that.
Okay. Hey,
we did. I mean, our defense showed improvement. We had a few coverage sacks. You know what I mean? Those weren't just instant sacks. Them was just off us having good coverage. We just had, like you hit on, we had a couple little mental breakdowns in the back end. They did drop a couple touchdowns though. Like Brown did drop a couple TDs, but we ain't going.
He did.
He should learn how to catch. He's a receiver, so
hey,
that's what he get. Continue to drop the ball, Hollywood Brown.
Right. I don't understand it, man. Like, why? Like, okay, but like I said, man, we missed our own opportunities. So it's not like it's not football, man. You drop passes, you get flags, you get false starts, all the same thing. They all work out. Hey, hold up.
Kevin C.
Oh, it's about to talk to me.
I don't need you to add my points. MCDC wants to play toe punch in your face football. And I love it. Do you hear? Is that Siri, bro? That's Siri, huh? She reading that. But also, I love Matthew in a rocking situation. Love them both so much.
Yo,
my bad. I read it like Siri. My bad. Go ahead, read it.
No, you good. I wasn't sure if you could hear it or not, but you.
I hear Siri.
I don't need you to add on to my points. MCDC wants to play toe punch you in the face football, and I love it. Okay, I love it. But also, I love Matthew in a rocking situation. Love them both so much. I'm with you there. Shout out to Kevin C, man. We appreciate it, dude. That's awesome.
Love.
Appreciate
Shout out to the
love,
chat,
man.
bro. Shout out to the whole chat.
Both Hollywood. They might have. I know the touchdown one was. So I'm not even like Tracy Walker's in front of it. Like, okay, it's technically a drop, but the dude was in front of him. I don't know about the deep one. The first one, I know that Bobby Price just got burned.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened on the second one. They said it was miscommunication. I don't know what it was. All right. You want to dive into these positions?
Yeah. D-line played solid. Solid.
Just clarification. D-line, okay.
I think they played solid. They did. I mean, they did pretty well with containing. We got some sacks, got some pressures. I think they played so solid to where I know we can't take this cap penalty, but I don't think Trey Flowers is needed, bro. Like, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But for that, it could just be his paycheck he collects. That's what it is. It's the contract. Like, Trey Flowers is a good player, but I would like to have him for like half the money we paying him. And then it's like, okay, we got Trey Flowers. But at this point, once that cap penalty lowers, I think we need to try to make a move on Trey Flowers and get him up out of the D because he's getting overpaid. He's a solid player, but I think Austin Bryant was out there looking good in that number 2. I like this jersey number. What's your boy Charles Harris looked decent?
Yes, sir.
The brothers looked good. Like, we looked good. Aleem looked good. So I think the D line played well. I'm gonna give them a B plus.
Okay.
B,
right.
A B.
I wanted to give a shout out here real quick to Elijah Hanna. Says, "Hey, Dose of Rad, can y'all give a shout out to my son Elijah Hurricane? Hurricane? Hurricane. Am I saying that right?
Hurricane Hanna.
He's
fighting a Motor City Casino on November 19th. Hey, shout out to Elijah Hurricane Hanna. Get out there and get that W.
There you go.
Knock him out on November 19th. Elijah.
You got the microphone too. You're like, you set up to do that. I love it.
Get it done.
Okay. D-line.
Let's get ready to go ahead.
No, you can keep going. That sounded cool. That might have to be in the intro.
Oh gosh, here we go. Clipping it. D-line's a B. What are you giving it, D-line?
I like it. This is probably gonna be my highest grade. So we did pay a lot here, but I'll get into the A range. I'll give them an A minus, man. I like what you said about Flowers. I want to see a few more weeks without him, but you're right. I think this was a good game not to have Flowers because I think we had a lot more speed out there without him.
Correct.
But you're right. He's been paid a lot. So
too much.
He's getting paid way too much. But with the defensive line as a whole, man, I mean, even if you look at the numbers, Julian Okwara and Romeo combined for 10 pressures. So we got to see some Julian. That was
very well. The brothers played well.
Finally, man, Okwara, we've been waiting for that.
Right.
Charles Harris had 6. Your boy Austin Bryant had the sack. Like you said, even Alex had a sack. I know he's a linebacker, but I like the D line, and it was a lot on them to force those run plays upfield always. Mm-hmm. And they were doing it. I thought Romeo was fantastic. I loved me some Romeo in this game. I thought he was great.
Hustle.
Yes, dude, running back into plays, running down Lamar, even though they didn't always finish it. And that's the only gripe I would say is I wish they would have finished a few more because 4 sacks is great, but you could have had like 8 on this dude.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, D-line get my highest grade. I was impressed with that. Charles Harrison Bryant showed up more than Flowers ever does. In this game, they all showed up. So you're right. You're right. D-line. I think we loving the D-line. So
They played well.
we backing it up to linebacker.
This is the best game the linebackers have played this season. Alex showed improvement. He was attacking way more. The Rook was attacking, taking on blocks and shedding blocks. Sometimes he had a couple bad reads, but I like that he was attacking, playing hard, getting downhill, and getting in there and making some tackles. And he was getting off blocks very well. We talked about this month. He has heavy hands, and that comes from him playing defensive end.
Mm-hmm.
So when he hits an offensive lineman, like, you know what I'm saying, he can jolt an offensive lineman and shed and get off. So grade-wise, I feel like we still need to work on our zone drops a little bit because we were getting hit in the middle of the field a little too much. Grade, because I don't want to give them a B just because I'm going to give them a B minus.
Okay.
Because I don't think they played as good as the D-line, so I can't give them
too.
a better grade than the D-line. But this is the best I've seen. These little dudes, Reeves Maven played so well. Jalen was playing well. He was getting downhill, getting in the backfield. Those 3 need to be rotating. That's it, plain and simple. So I'm gonna get him a B minus. They could possibly get a B because I finally seen him playing a lot better. B minus. I'm all over the place with that grade because I finally seen these boys making plays and like getting in the backfield, and them 5-yard gains is now 3-yard gains. Like it was just so much improvement.
It was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing to watch. So we went from FF for you to B minus.
Because it's the best. I mean, am I lying? Whoever watched the game will tell you, like, the linebackers actually, this is the best they played.
Hey, we're about to get into this. So
I think I'm about to get my take on them 2 right there too.
We about to get. So linebackers. My man says Reeves Maven is the man, dude. I mean,
he's nice.
I'll just say this, dude. You got something?
But I've always liked Reeves Maven when he came out of Tennessee when we drafted him. I think was the 4th or 5th round. He just was a little undersized, but now this day and age, that's the size of a linebacker is anywhere from 220 to 230. He flies around. He's always been a good special teamer, but now he's finally getting some chance to show that he's a good linebacker. Because coming out of college in the SEC, he was a good linebacker. So, and finally seeing him get to play a lot more snaps. Like, this is the most snaps I feel like he's played ever. And he played well. He played solid. So, he played better than Collins by far. And Barnes played better than Collins by far. And this is the best game Alex has played by far. Probably because he got a cool dude next to him that he knows that's going to hit his hole. So, now he can flow where he needs to flow. But go ahead, man.
Now you that's kind of what I was gonna say. I mean, it was the right decision to trade away Jimmy Collins. You look at these linebackers, it just felt like this is what the Lions' vision was for the linebacker group. And while they're all young and Jalen's finally getting reps, Barnes is a rookie, and they're not perfect. You can see where they want this to go and how it fits. My favorite part was when they had Barnes and Reeves in the inside, and they put Alex on the edge, and he got a sack. I was like, bam, this is what we've been waiting for. This is how this is supposed to look. And even Barnes, when he had that shoulder, I was like, oh, snap. But then he came back, and you're right. This was the best game they played. The coverage drops are weird to me. I wish we could see it better with the game film.
Where's the all-22 at? I thought that
they
was
keep saying it's here.
I thought it was.
It needs to come back because
But anyway, really dig in and see what's going on. On that secondary and why we keep getting hit in the middle of the field.
Yes, yeah, because I thought it was like I thought part of it was scheme. I know Dan Campbell talked about the miscommunication. We have a clip for that in a second. I thought part of it was scheme, like playing underneath and then the safety's playing deep, not to give up that big play to Marquise or something.
Yep.
And you got Bobby out there. You kind of have to do that. You got the young guys, but at the same time, you're right. They were getting really attacked. I can't assume that's exactly what it was trying. I thought they were trying to take away underneath. That way they could allow a pass rush to get home. I thought that's kind of what the plan was, but I don't really know about the zone, if they were dropping well in zones or not. But I'm with you. I thought it was the best game they played from what we saw. I like the B- grade. I'll rock with that.
All right,
cornerbacks.
Some good draft. Corners.
Yes, sir.
You can. I just like AJ Parker. Like, that's my guy, bro. Yeah. Like, he's gonna be a starter for us for many, many years. He's gonna mess around and get his second contract with us too. Like, AJ, if he just like keeps developing game by game and year by year, we gotta steal. AJ Parker is solid. He tackles. He can cover. He plays hard. Like I'm a fan of AJ Parker. He's my favorite player in the secondary. I mean,
Dude,
he's my favorite player in the secondary, bro. Like the rest of them play cool. Like I don't know because I can't really watch all 22, and then we're just seeing what that normal camera angle. But we did get beat on some. Amani got a pick. Nice.
First of the year, baby. Congratulations.
Right. Marlo played solid too. I seen him getting in the backfield. You want to throw that up real quick?
What?
Your boy Kevin C.
Oh shoot, my bad. I thought it was like okay. Oh, here's about to read to me.
Let me see. Oh, thank you, Siri. Thank you, Kevin. That's crazy. You should turn it up. I like how she.
I don't know how to turn it up. I don't even know where it's coming from.
That's wild. I ain't never had that happen, but you could just sit here and have Siri read it to you. Go ahead.
Hey,
Kevin
Kevin C, babe. We appreciate you. You are killing it. You ain't got to do all this, but we do appreciate it. Red, you the man. Red is the man. Shout out to Red.
Shout out to Dose.
Best shows of the week. But Dose, you a genius. And hey, I appreciate it. I'm not perfect, Dad. I know that. But, man, we appreciate the love, the support. It's amazing. Everybody in the chat right now. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all are killing it. So you talk about AJ Parker as your dude, right?
He is my dude.
I wish we did have better angles on this stuff.
Right. But from what I'm seeing from him, he's always attacking. Always attacking.
That play in the backfield. I know you.
Bruh, he's always attacking.
Play, man.
He's always attacking. And we got a corner for like many years.
Yes.
Marlo played well. They pulled. I mean, that's crazy.
We going to safeties too?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was about to go on and give on. Go ahead.
Good. I thought
AJ Parker. I don't know the grade, man. I can't see enough film on what. And then we got beat a couple times. Price, I don't think played that bad, to be real. Like I feel like they did their thing. B-.
Okay.
I mean, nobody's getting because I think our D line kind of played very well, and I gave them a B, so nobody's getting higher than a B on these grades. Plain and simple. B-.
All right.
They probably don't deserve that because I really can't see all the film, and I'm just kind of they getting a B- just because I like AJ Parker.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I wish we could see more. I do have one clip, but that's all I got. So
I'm gonna be real with you.
Okay, I'm with you with Parker. He's a stud. I love me some AJ Parker. My man says he's the next Slay. I don't know. Parker might be just his own thing, and I'm okay with that.
Right.
But when I look at the outside, man, at least from what some of the big plays, Amani's first pick, that was beautiful. I thought Amani played well because he didn't have all those like annoying flags like he's had, so that was great. Bobby Price, he got burned. It was like, okay, he got burned on that deep one. If it was caught, it'd been a bigger deal. But I did think Bobby Price, he showed he would tackle, and I love that about Bobby Price. For a dude that's just stepping in there, I thought he did play pretty well.
He did.
And it wasn't perfect, but I thought he played well. He hung in there. He battled, so that was great. And it's not like he let things build on top of each other and keep messing up. So that was great. You got something for Bobby?
No, I was just going to hit on it seems like all our corners will tackle.
Yeah.
That's one thing I do like. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Like all
I'm
of
with
them.
you.
From Akula to all of them.
If we're throwing Jacobs in this mix, that flag, man, you can't have that. That flag hurt. But yeah, I mean, the cornerbacks are tough to grade, but the pick was nice. It was very nice. So I don't even know how to grade this one. Maybe
that's what I'm saying, because you can't break down the film really. You can't break. You gave him an incomplete.
I'll give him an incomplete. I don't even know. You got an S, satisfactory. Okay,
Barnes did get hurt, but he came back and played. Because I remember seeing him when he got hurt. Like he grabbed his shoulder and yelled. You watch it. You can if you rewind it, you can hear him scream on camera. It's whoa. I got wait a minute, man. Don't tell me this fool just dislocated his shoulder or broke his collarbone. I was about to be so mad, but he came back the next couple of plays. He finished the game.
Yeah, he went into the tent. He came back out and he was out there talking to the team. So it was like, all right, he's good.
We're good.
Safeties. No, I feel like you have to tie some of this to cornerback, safeties, because I feel like this was an issue with the whole defense. And Dan Campbell just kept going on and on about the miscommunication. And he said this. Let me just throw this clip for you guys. This is what Dan Campbell said about the communication. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
You ready?
Communication errors, and really, let's put it this way: lack of, and we have to get much more demonstrative and very clear and concise and loud and pass it along. All right, because that's what it is. It's not the scheme. It is the communication between players, between our back end and our linebackers that we have to. Man, we got to clean it up. That was the errors that showed.
Straight up.
How much of that is moving parts, I guess, in the back end? Obviously, you're on your fourth starting corner.
Can we ask him a question?
A couple new linebackers in the mix this week.
Try. I don't know if
Hey, Dan, why are you so close to the camera?
Plays into it. I mean, there again, we got a lot of babies out there.
Dan,
and
so close to the camera.
you know, and they made some young errors for sure, but they're not the only ones. And, so some of our veterans, man, they have to step up and they have to be much more clear, and they have to be loud, and that'll be a major point of emphasis is our communication, and we're not going to allow it to go any other way. If I have to stop practice and I have to see demonstrative hand signals and screaming and everything it takes, we're going to do it because those we can clean all that stuff up. It wasn't so much that as it was they get into a bunch set or they hop the back, and all of a sudden we're going from a locket to now we're boxing it or we're cubing it and so one guy thinks he's locked, one guy is saying we're zoning it, and all of a sudden, you got a corner who's latched on a receiver when he should be off because we're trying to zone it, and it just, when those communication errors happen, all of a sudden you get discombobulated, and that's why those things happened.
I do remember seeing one of those real time because I was like, why is Amani playing man? Everybody else playing zone. It looked messed up, but I do have this clip that I did get from the game that I can show. And this one hurt because when I'm talking about how well our defense played, like just think about this stat for a second. This team was 1 for 10 on third down in this game. 1 for 10. Like how can you play any better defense than that? And it's tough because we had just little crucial mistakes. 3rd and 19, there's no reason they score. Shout out to Kevin C. He's killing it. 1 second.
Look at your face. Why are you so close to the camera, Dose?
I'm sorry. I was trying to read it. It's like zooming in. I don't.
Looking like Dan Campbell. You was all up on that camera.
He said.
He was.
we should do our videos like
this. Just lean in like Dan. Back up, Dan. Breathe.
Hey, Dan ain't used to this. Yeah, for real.
Golly.
But this one stuck out to me, and he's talking about communication because you see it right here. If you look at Will Harris, he's talking to. I think this was Amani's. Could have been AJ Parker. I think this was Parker.
Down and bottom, right?
Yeah, I think it was in the middle. I think it was Parker. And I guess he was telling him, they cross each other. We switch. I'll take inside, you go outside. But you can see Parker doesn't even realize he's talking to him. He doesn't look at him. Is it playing? Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. I guess this guy's going to kind of break it down.
It's because they're young. They're not super comfortable yet. You know what I mean? They're so worried about what they're doing. They ain't playing super free yet because they ain't got that experience.
That's a good point. Yep.
That's what it is.
Right here. Look at Will's reaction as soon as he sees him.
Lord.
He's like, come on, man. He knew it right away. They have Amani running back. That was the only third down we gave up. So I'm super encouraged by where the defense is going versus where they were week 1. But it's like, woo! Hey, those communication things.
That's right. It's like, Dan said, we're young. We're young. The more they get more experience, they're going to get more comfortable, and their craft is going to get better at that point. You know what I mean? So we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right.
I love what he said. He said, I will stop practice. We can yell. We got to make sure, we're communicating. And that did come up a lot in that game. And you're right. I think it's because there is so many young players out there that's going to happen. You brought up vets too, but even our vets, like Panda said, they are young too, and they're in a new defense. So I'm with you, but I like where we're going. I need bifocals. Okay.
Yeah, well, I was about to say, what happened to your question? Your glasses, bro? I threw mine on. I thought we were giving intelligent takes tonight.
You're right. You're right.
Can we get an intelligent take segment? Can we get that?
Let's do that. Intelligent take. Let's start it right now.
Okay. Intelligent takes. You go first. I'm gonna pass it to you. Boom.
All right.
Close to the camera. Go ahead.
So let's break down this film. You can see Jared Goff's left pinky toe. You see how that hits the ground first? Look at this.
Right, I do. Yep.
Now that's what we call an ouch. All right, now look how he's holding the football.
Yep.
See his eyes, 93 degrees to the left circuit.
Okay.
When you really have Big V, who's looking right now with his left pinky toe. Look at Big V.
I see him.
He realizes the issue with this play.
Can we play a little further so we can see Jared Goff run like his back is broke?
Absolutely.
Mister, I got a hurt vertebrae.
This is what we call the deer run. Okay. You can see by his goofy elusiveness.
He just looks so unathletic. Like that cut wasn't even that quick enough for you to just slip like that. Like he slides terrible. He's just so unathletic, man.
He is.
Stafford wasn't the most athletic, but at least he looked better than that. Gosh, Goff needs to start stretching more.
Yeah.
Something. Go do some yoga.
Right. I'm with you.
He looks tight. So tight.
Where are we? Oh my God. This is kind of the same thing with safeties, though. I thought Walker played well. I just liked a lot of it. You know, the communication is the biggest thing. If we clean that up, even Will Harris was making the plays.
Harris
we had him
solid.
in the box. So it was like just overall, man, the defense took steps forward. I'm so encouraged by where.
What's your grade on the safeties?
I don't even know how to grade them. I feel like we should go incomplete again here, but from what I saw, man, it was like
just give them a C. I'm gonna give them a C.
I'll give them a C plus.
C plus.
C plus. Because
break down.
No, you're right. Let's move it back down to C. The communication. Let's go down to C. Can't give him a C plus. That's not above average. That's average.
I'm telling you, we're gonna get better as the year goes on. As the year goes on. Nope, I'm done. All right.
All right.
That's it. Just a
Right.
sprinkle.
Move on there. Intelligent takes. Just call it Panda Hour. Oh snap. Okay.
Hey, Panda do be talking some good. I be peeping you in the
Panda
chat,
saying
Panda. Shout out to the chat, everybody.
The 4th and 19 on Harris. I don't even know. Like, I'm trying to watch it back. He said it was on one player that did not know what was going on. Let's talk about that because this is a topic that I'm sure is going to be brought up.
I'm actually about to look at it.
I don't have an issue with this decision. People are like, man, they shouldn't have called a timeout because they had him on their heels. But I got no problem with it. Like,
Can you hear that?
A little bit. It's not really anything that loud though. Do you want me to hear it or do you not want me to hear it?
I just didn't know if you could hear it. I want to go look at the 4th and 19.
I think you're good. Look at it, man. Check it out.
But
I was gonna say, man, with this 4th and 19 deciding to call a timeout before, as soon as they call a timeout, like that's a good decision. Make sure everybody's in the right spot because you were out there and someone doesn't know what's going on. That's a problem. That's what should have been fixed when they called the timeout. That should not have been the issue. So I have no problem with them deciding to take a timeout before the play. That's probably what I would have done too. You had the timeout. Why go home with it? I don't know who it was on. You say it might be on Harris. It might have been on Harris because he was like underneath it and jumped up. I don't know who it was, but I had no issue with the timeout decision. Did you?
I mean, I give it to you. Why go home with the timeout?
Yeah,
but
in the time,
they were saying it was miscommunication. So you obviously have to call that timeout to get everybody lined up because we're not about to just go out here and look stupid.
Yeah,
but then once we read what Lamar Jackson said, oh, thank you for calling a timeout because our O line was tired. I needed a breather, and then. You know what I mean? Like, is that the truth, Lamar? Or are you just trying to say it just because y'all capitalized on that?
Yeah, if he didn't capitalize, he wouldn't have said that.
Yeah. Right. So it's like, I'm not mad at that timeout. No, I'm not. To answer your question, no, I'm not mad at that timeout at all. Because
so we in the same
if we got miscommunication, people looking like they can't get lined up, yeah, call that timeout.
Right.
Don't go home with it like you said. And I can't get this 4th and 19 up game. League pass is acting a fool.
It's goofy. You can't really see anything. All you see is Will Harris jumping underneath it, and then you have Marlowe behind him. So I don't know if it was like Marlowe should have came down or Will should have been deeper, or if he was in man coverage. I don't know what coverage. It didn't look like man coverage, but I know, like, man, I would think you just put everybody on the line, like just line them up on the first down. So I don't know what we were doing defensively.
Let me ask you a question.
Absolutely.
Marlowe or Tracy Walker
for the season or in that game?
Season.
Oh, Tracy Walker.
Forward.
I love Marlowe.
You want Walker?
Like, yeah. Okay. I'm going with T-Walk. Okay. Tracy's I love the way he hits. Man,
I like Tracy Walker too. I would take Walker also.
But I like Marlowe too.
Marlowe played well though. He played solid.
That was the first time we really saw him play like that too.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was scheme, man. That was that scheme. He's trying to get some speed on the field, and that's what Anthony Lynn did back with the Chargers the first time he stopped Lamar Jackson. So I'm just saying maybe it was a little Anthony Lynn action there, telling him, hey, get that other safety out there too. Make sure they all getting work. Just saying. But
we hit every special teams.
Oh, yeah, and then the coaches. You're right. Special teams. Ooh, okay. Kicker first. He did everything he had to do.
He hit him. Yeah, he hit him.
I was a little nervous when he had that last kick, to be honest with you, because I'm like, new kicker. This could be rough with the timing. Knocked it down. You did your thing. So
he hit it. He hit
it though. Punting.
Fox.
He did have the bad punt. It still went to the 30, didn't it though?
I think we like.
It wasn't.
No,
great,
it was a bad punt. It's the worst punt I've ever seen of his career. And you know I'm a super fan of Fox. Like, yeah, I think he can all pro. But he did nail a lot of inside the 20s. You know what I mean? True. He did do.
Yeah, the one at the 1 yard line.
Yeah,
punt coverage.
But he did whiff one. He whiffed one. Like, ooh, looking like Sam Martin in a playoff game. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
And I was a fan of Sam Martin too. But so that I haven't seen Fox whiff a punt like that yet. So it kind of was like disappointing. Like it had a flashback of Sam Martin. But all in all, I think special teams plays solid. But I still rock with Fox. Like, he's a great punter.
Yeah, Fox is that dude. Everyone has that. You know, everybody's got a bad punt they have. And like I said, I still think it went to the it wasn't good, but I thought it still went to the 30. It was his worst punt though, because Fox usually nailing those things. So it was weird to see it come off like that. It was like, what? Fox didn't just do that.
It was a terrible punt.
And then what else would we add? A special long snapper? How do you think our long snapper did?
I'll give the long snapper an A.
Okay, you could break it down a little bit. Like, what'd you see?
I actually seen him snap the ball.
We gotta
break it down a little.
Yeah,
How dare you ask me that? I don't know what he did. Anybody watching the long snapper? He collected a check.
Okay, hold up. This is Rad's segment. Brad breaks down the Lions long snapper. Everybody listen up. You don't get this anywhere else.
So our long snapper did a solid job. He collected his check, got back home to his family. He ate some chicken noodle soup after the game, and yeah, there you go.
There you go. You wouldn't have known that. That's inside information. It's inside the den with Rad.
Ooh, I like the inside the den. We might need to start an inside the den.
Hold up, we stealing that.
Where's your notepad? Write your notepad down.
I'm stealing that. That's from the Lions.
Where's your notepad?
I can't. Okay.
Go ahead.
So coaching staff, you diving into that?
So you want to start coordinators, then head coach, or what you?
Let's do coordinators. Yeah, because I want to start with Aaron Glenn. Okay, because I want to give that dude a big A.
You go.
Big
start
A.
Off defense.
Can't be A+ because of miscommunication. So I put some of that on him. But man, no Trey Flowers. You don't have your starting corner. You don't have your backup corner. You got your third string cornerback out there to make Lamar a pocket passer. Go 16 for 31. Stop the run game the best that anybody's done it in a very long time. Put yourself in that spot. 4th and 19, that miscommunication, some of that probably has to go on him. So I'll give some of that because he had the timeout to figure it out. Everybody should have known what's going on. And I think it'll be a big test next week to see if the communication things clear up. But overall, man, that was beautiful. Like, come on, man. I got so much love for what he did defensively. You know what I got vibes of? I got vibes of that Cardinals game. We played Kyler Murray, and we gave him some problems. And it was like, I didn't know if Aaron Glenn honestly had that in him because he's never done this. So I was waiting to see if he could take on a team like this and find a way to slow him down and create the blueprint. I want to be creators here, man. Let's create the blueprint that other teams are going to look at. And he created a blueprint that was like, hey, this dude's got it. Like, he's got it up here. And the way that we're getting players, man, there's a bright future for this team. I'll just leave it there. And we got a new segment here. We got a new segment. Okay, Rad Rants. Ooh, Rad Rants. Okay.
Ooh, Rad Rants. I like that. But Joe, I like that. Shout out to the chat once again. Aaron Glenn, I'm not giving. Would you give him an A? A minus? A? No.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna give him. You gave a lot of. You hit some key points. You did straight up.
1 for 10 on third down.
I agree with you 100% on everything, but I can't give him that A because of that 4th and 19 call.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm giving him a B+. He'll get a B+. I just think they should have did like a zone blitz. Just send one extra player, a zone blitz, or like had a D line stunting and you send a backer or somebody. I think they should have sent the zone blitz on that play.
On the last play?
On that 4th and 19, bring some pressure, bro.
Okay,
we need to get rid of the ball. But he did. You gave great take. Great. I agree 100%.
I want to add
grade drops because you cannot give up a 4th and 19. I'm just not. That's mind-boggling.
This is my question to you.
Okay. And I have this is my answer to you.
Okay. We're playing Madden. I'm in 4th and 19.
Right.
Same spot of the field. You're blitzing me.
Yes. I want you to get rid of the ball quick.
I
don't want to let some play develop. I want to let a play develop.
How do you approach this? Because I know there's two ways to look at this. When you say, okay, you're missing guys in the back end, maybe that's not our strong suit. Would you rather blitz to make him get it out faster, or would you rather drop back more guys?
Blitz to get the ball out faster. I don't want some play developing. I don't want to play developing. I'd have had the D-line stunting and twisting, and I'd have sent a backer through like a gap or outside gap. I'd have sent somebody. I would have sent 4 D linemen first off.
I'm 100% with you there. Yep.
Like you touched on earlier, like you said earlier, and now I'm sending one backer. And then I had that other backer just dropping to the middle of the field, right before the chains. And there we go. Let's like send some pressure. Like get rid of the ball. Don't let dude sit.
It did look like we had 2
19.
Spies. We had like 2 spies. That was kind of weird. I'm with. Yeah, the last play was goofy. I know how
D lineman, like you said,
yeah.
And then send somebody coming from a little weird angle. Like create some pressure.
Okay, I see. Or
and
you
have
could have brought
everybody
the third
drop.
lineman and then have someone come late. No one really came. They kind of just stood. It was
They
like
just stood. We just in chill mode. Like, bro.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, they're gonna find somebody open sooner or later.
Okay. All right. I rock with that. And Hungry Panda's giving us some insight. He said he saw good spin, good speed, good accuracy, good hustle on the punt coverage. Long snapper gets an A.
Thank you, Panda.
Panda takes. Me and Brad seeing this week. How do you feel about? Hey, we're gonna get into that right after this because I got some claims about next week.
We about to beat the Bears. We're gonna beat the.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Right. Hey, no, you getting okay? Offense.
I already said we winning. That's one of
Anthony
our wins.
Lynn. That is your
Anthony Lynn. I don't know, man. Like, he's very creative with his play calling. I do like some of the plays I'm seeing develop. His run plays are nice because it's either the block can be good on some of the plays too. It's just that he didn't get Swift involved early enough. I'd have found a way to get TJ Hawkinson the ball. I would find a way to get St. Brown the ball more. I'm giving Anthony Lynn like a B-, bro. Maybe a C+, just because I felt like he waited too late to get Swift involved. I get Jamal Williams is a good running back, but obviously Swift is better.
Yeah.
He's more electric. He can do a little bit more. He's swiftier. You know what I mean? So I think he waited too long to get him involved. Swifty. So he's going to B-.
Okay.
Because I like his play calling. He calls some solid plays.
Yeah. It's
just that we don't have a quarterback that will take a shot ever. Guy will never take a shot. Like,
we took some shots. We just didn't.
Man.
Brad,
I'm a believer. I still like golf. I'm not giving up on golf. I'm a fan of golf. I'm a fan. I see the jersey. I'm a fan.
Oh yeah.
I don't love golf. I like golf.
Yeah.
I love Stafford. Loved past tense.
That's
but B-.
B-. Okay. All right. I'm actually like right on with that grade because I'm with you. I mean, it's just like it took a little bit too long. I didn't feel like there was maybe the in time, like game time adjustments, right? I mean, it wasn't like, okay, second quarter, we got to figure something else out. I do like the creativity though, because I love the pitch back play. I thought that was beautiful. I was waiting for something to happen like that, especially when you're not getting shots deep, like you said, not converting them. To do a play like that where you can break something open, like that's the idea, I think, and mindset behind that play, and it just didn't happen. So I like the creativity. I don't hate it. The only thing I want to bring up to you, because I want to ask you about this, because I'm sure we have maybe differing sides on this. 3 plays, right? 3 runs, and the Detroit Lions take a field goal. Now, I will say this, because I think that second down play hurt him big time with him tripping over Frank Ragnow, because it blew up the whole second down play, which put us in a 3rd and long. And at that point, it was like, do we really want to pass the ball? Because the way I look at it is that hindsight's 2020. I would have loved that. I mean, Goff's getting paid, so I understand the point of let's take the shot. But at the same time, I also understood when it's 3rd and long, take the timeouts. And he trusted his defense, because Dan Campbell would have looked like a genius if we get off the field on 4th and 19. You trusted your defense. You took the field goal. You ran out their timeouts. They were discombobulated, like he said, and you won the game. He would have looked so great. But there's also that side, and I want to know your thoughts on this one, of people saying we should have been more aggressive there and maybe took a pass, at least on 3rd down, to the end zone.
Nah, I'm probably taking that field goal, to be honest. I'm setting it up to get them points, take the lead. So
okay.
No, I agree with Campbell on what he did there. I really do, because I mean, Goff ain't got no like Stafford arm, so it's like, why risk that chance of turning the ball over when we can get some points right here. So no, I like what Campbell did right there.
Okay.
I really do.
I was interested to hear that. I want to see what the chat thinks about that. Chat, what do you think about that? Because I know there was a lot of kind of back and forth, but Lions hindsight since the 1950s.
I know what I do hate. I hate seeing Jamal Agnew return all these kicks and special teams for touchdowns. And we talked about that months ago. Like, bro, we should have kept Prater and Jamal Agnew. Jamal Agnew was down there doing his thing in Jacksonville. I know that's way off topic, but it just popped in my head on like how Jamal Agnew just keeps scoring all these kickoff returns. He's returning field goals for touchdowns. And it's just like, gosh, Lee, I knew that was going to be, we should have kept him. Anyways, get back on topic. I'm sorry, Dawes.
How do we not block? I just want to throw this in. I want to add on.
How we didn't block the 66-yarder?
You know, you got to kick that thing low, but his thing just hovers, man. I mean, you got to think you're blocking that kick. It almost looked like no one even jumped. You just got it off clean.
I'd had every tall person on our
Remember when
team.
we did that with Calvin? We put Calvin out there?
Yeah, I remember that.
I know you're hurt, but come on, man. Get out there and just jump.
the Okawara brothers need to be out there. Everybody, TJ Hawkinson would have been out there.
Yup.
If you're 6'5" and taller, you're gumming up them A gaps and B gaps. So
Matt Nelson, you're out there.
Everybody,
you're
even I don't care how big you is.
Jumping. Yes,
you're getting out there. Fat boys and all. Yes.
I want to add this though with Anthony Lynn. I did like the fact that once again he did the 6 offensive lineman thing. He put Will Holden out there, so he fought fire with fire. He came in, we running the football, and he fought it with fire. So
I love it. I like Anthony Lynn. I do. I just think he made his adjustments a little too late. We need to get Swift involved more. And this is what I do. I like Darren Fields, but just think if we had like another like athletic tight end like Hawkinson, bro. Because on them play actions, he was hitting Fields and Fields was doing his thing. But just think if we was giving it to like another, like a Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz can't block though, but like just another. He ain't even got to be as athletic as Hawkinson, but just kind of like right under. Like if we just had 2 dog tight ends, I think that would make our offense more explosive too. Just because Goff's not taking shots down the field, so at this point we need good like slot receivers, running backs, and tight ends. That's maybe a next year's game plan where we bring in another top tier tight end. I think we should do that this offseason. I know I'm going way ahead.
That's a good point.
But I just think if we had another solid tight end, we could gain an extra 5 to 10 yards on those plays when we hitting Darren Fields with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. And plus he's giving you them flags, man. Clean that up, Darren. You the vet. Darren's the vet. We can't have that, man. You hurting us.
And he played well his first go around with the Lions a couple years back.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I don't know. I think this. I don't want to get into offseason talk. We'll talk about that months later because I got a vision for us. We're gonna be good, bro. I'm telling you. Next year, we're making the playoffs. There's a bold take.
Bold take.
Here, straight up. We're making the playoffs next year. We're making the playoffs next year. Lock it in.
All right. Last up, we got the coach. DC himself. There was a lot to really. I think we talked about a lot of topics on their own here, but there was a lot with Dan, and that happens. Every time you lose a close game, that's going to happen because there's always going to be you should have done this, should have done that. But overall, Dan Campbell, and this can come a little bit after the game. What you think of it?
Campbell's gonna get he is the head coach. I'm giving him a C+. That's my guy. I like how he keeps it real during interviews. He hits the real deal on the interviews. But there's way too many penalties, bro.
Yeah.
My God. I think it's just way too many penalties, and we need to clean that up. And I feel like that kind of falls on the head coach because you don't see the Patriots out there getting penalties. Belichick's not going for it. He ain't going for it. He'll run you till you die. He'll run you till your lungs start bleeding. So it's like he got to clean that up. So Dan Campbell, you get a C+. I still rock with you. I feel like that culture is coming in the right direction. Guys are playing hard. They're making good, not playing Collins and things like that. So he's getting a C+ just because those penalties, we need to cut them down. If we can get rid of those penalties, and even with a loss, if we just didn't have that many penalties and we still took the loss, I'd just put him in that B category. But he's getting a C just because of all those penalties. Put Decker out there. Yeah, Decker.
Anybody, dude. I don't care who's. Yeah, they use that. Whoever's the tallest, they need to be out there trying to block that because you know it's coming off low, man. Even Campbell said he knew it had to be low. So why? I don't know. I just feel
he's like, I thought we were going to win the game. Nobody thought he was going to hit a 66-yard field. You and everybody else.
Man, 66, dude. Like what?
66, bro. 66. And then it hits the pole, and then who gets a bounce like that? Who gets a bounce like that? And I just see the fans just going like, "Are you?" And I'm over here looking like, "Man, is this for real?"
I don't even want to share my video clip.
I really thought like that. We got to get a good win. We beating the Ravens, bro. Like this is a good win. I was like, I'm telling you, bro. I'm thinking in my head like, yeah, I can't wait to call everybody and text people and let them know, like, yeah, we in here. But no, a 66-yard field goal.
Brad, don't bring it up, man. You're making me sad.
Because I know it hurts, bro. Like that's just how the cookie always crumbles Detroit's way, man. We can't catch a break, but it's okay. We're gonna be in the playoffs next year.
Okay. I want to tie this next point with the whole Dan Campbell thing because here's what I decided on today.
Yeah, I want to hear this grade. Go ahead.
Here's what I decided on. I'm not cheating. Just next week is going to tell. Not next week. The next 3 games are going to decide the season for the Lions. Number 1, and next week I think next week shows a lot about Dan Campbell and him being the guy. Not going forward, because here's how I'm looking at this. The Lions have had this. We're the Lions. We've had a lot of these whack losses. The delay of game comes up after the game, and we're like, oh, they'll apologize, but nothing happens of it. You lose on a crazy fluke play. We invent ways to lose. Everybody knows it. But how do you respond to that? Because I'm going through the years of the Lions and look at how they've responded and look at what the year turned into. Look at last year. Not last year. Swift drops that pass in the end zone, right? Heartbreaker. How do we respond? We get smacked at Green Bay. You go back to, you can do this pretty much every year because every year.
Yeah, for sure.
2010, the Calvin rule. We lose week 1. What do? We bounce back. We lose. All right. How did that year turn out? But then you look at some of the years we go 9-7. Atlanta, Golden Tate rule. How the Lions bought back? They go out and they beat Minnesota. 3-1, they go 9-7 that season. So I'm figuring out, you find out a lot about your coach in these weeks. We're a young team, so that, this stuff happens. But to me, next week's going to tell a lot because you're facing a Chicago team that's a little bit like this. They're coming off a tough loss, so they know they got to win. They're trying to figure out their quarterbacks. You're on the road. The division is where, you make up ground in the division. You have Bears, Vikings, Bengals, and then soon you're playing Atlanta. You have a lot of opportunities here, and I believe this team. I still have to rock with 9-8 because I predicted it, and I'm not saying that they can't do it. We've seen it. Mark Brunell was part of a 3-6 team that went to the Super Bowl. So my point is that this next week's going to tell a lot about Dan Campbell and where this team I think is going, because I think it's very winnable. I think a lot of people think it's very winnable. I think this is going to be a very close spread. And you just look at the history. How did they bounce back after these tough losses is going to tell a lot. So I want to see how this team responds because I think this is a game you got to win.
Dose, you know what? That was good. You just gave a fire take. I wish we could put like some flames under your screen right now. Like hey, that's real rap right there. Like I wish we could. Can you get like a fire animation real quick?
I should.
That was nice.
I don't want to
like
give myself the heat though. I want to give
right.
You the heat.
That was heat. I like that. You right. I'm ready to see how they gonna respond. Let's
every
go.
year.
When is the game?
Every year we do this, man. Every year we lose like this.
I'm ready to watch the game.
Because let's be real here, man. Minnesota, you got Chicago, Minnesota. Bengals are very beatable. Then the Rams. And I think you have Atlanta, right? Like very winnable. You make up ground, and how do they respond? That's just how I'm looking at this. So I think this is gonna be a big week. And you know what I'm saying? We gonna win this game.
Check out the lines. You said Dose is cooking right now. You was cooking right there, baby. See, got the stove on high.
I had to share that. That's what I came up with after watching the game.
I like that a lot. Man, I like that, bro. Okay. You should have put the glasses on for that take.
That was an intelligent take.
That was definitely an intelligent take. Man, you do something like that, you got to make sure you put the glasses on.
Hold up, give me a second. Get the blue lights on. You got to
put them glasses on next time, bro.
Oh, snap. Okay. Well, I appreciate it. Let's I'm going to talk about now a controversial topic, and I'm going to give my honest takes here because this is how I legit feel, and I want to get Rad's takes because when he first said this, it's not that it caught me off guard. He just said different than what I felt. So I want to share this. I know this is going to be that game 3 for Calvin Johnson rule. Remember we lost Stafford that game for the year. So that's fair. But my point is that this happens every year. You can look back at every year and we lose a game like this. I mean, every single year. Look at even with Patricia when we lost to Green Bay the week before that, we lost a tough game. But how do we bounce back? We lost. You have to bounce back, and that tells a lot about your team. But this thing to me, I was at the game. I heard it. Sheila Fort Hamp. I first want to give some love to Calvin because the Hall of Famer, Megatron, absolute legend, deserving, very deserving.
Savage.
This booing, man. Here's my thoughts on the booing, okay?
Go ahead.
I just want to give my thoughts and my opinion. People ain't going to like it, but that's fine. I didn't like it. Not because it ruined Calvin's thing, because first off, that was kind of weird. It was like, okay, they're booing and Calvin's out there. It was like, I don't care if you don't say anything, but like the booing didn't make sense. It just didn't make sense to me. You pay for a ticket to go to a game that Sheila Ford's making money off of, and you're going to boo her. Why'd you go to the game then? Why would you even buy a ticket? We love the team. Then don't go to the game. Like I don't understand that part of booing. If you're gonna buy a ticket, you're gonna go buy a hot dog. Like you're literally giving her money. The one thing that we know is that if you have a problem with the Fords and you want to make a difference, don't buy their stuff because they're making money off of all this. So you want to make a statement, don't buy their stuff. You don't think they've heard boos before? The team hears boos going into halftime. I just thought it was awkward that Calvin's getting this thing. It's a very exciting moment, and you got fans booing the entire time. It was like, this is just weird. I didn't like it personally. That was my feelings. And also to separate Sheila Ford from the other Hamps. Not the other Hamps. Martha. Right. Yeah. Right. You can be mad at Martha, all this, but I do like what Sheila's been doing. I like the approach she's taking. She's at camp. You see her. She cares. She really does care. That doesn't mean she makes all the right decision, but she cares. She's showing up to everything. She's involved in the meetings. So I'm not like, I'm not saying you have to like the Fords because, obviously they have a lot of issues, but I just didn't like the booing personally because to me it didn't make any sense. Brad, you got any thoughts?
Straight up. No, I mean, I agree with you. I do agree with you. I think they were booing the wrong Ford. It wasn't her that they need to be booing. It's Martha because that's the person who took the million from Calvin. And they need to get that money back to him so he can start showing back up into the Lions facilities and trying to help out the organization. I know they can't just give him some money like he has to have to like work for it, or they can just put him on the books and give him some fake job or something. Right. You know what I mean? Right. Make him show up to some charity events and things like that. I do agree with you on like why boo, and that's kind of messing up Calvin's celebration because that's huge for him to come back to Ford Field. But he ain't been back in many years, so cool, and it's like let's show him some love because he is the greatest receiver to ever put on that Honolulu blue. So I agree with you, and it's not Sheila's fault. And I like what she's doing with the organization right now. I truly believe she's going to get us in the right direction.
I like
starting next year. We will be in the playoffs.
I just know I couldn't hear her talking, and I know if I was in that, like she just took this thing over like 2 years ago, bro. I would not have been able to finish that because you literally could not hear her talking. I was like, this is tough. I don't know how she's getting through this, but I get the displeasure for the Fords. I understand because that's the constant. We all know we struggle under the Fords, but I didn't get it. I just wanted to point that out. But I like the take, man.
I feel you.
Okay, I agree. Let's keep this going, man. Now, do you want to give some quick takes around some thoughts around the league? Because my man said talk about Stafford. Do you want to give some thoughts? I know we didn't really all watch all the games, but we did have some big games around the league. First off, in our division, where the Packers, they beat San Francisco. Oh, my gosh. The whole time I was just like, come on, Stafford. They got it.
I know.
And it was like the way they lost was like ours, but they made the field goal. And I'm like,
I picked San Fran, too. That's what just like had me upset. I mean, because you want all your divisional opponents to lose because that's helping out the Lions at that point. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But Stafford's playing well. He's got a defense. He's got a great offensive mind head coach. It's Matt Stafford. Yeah, I already thought Stafford was a good quarterback. I just felt like we never had a good defense or run game. He always had a good receiving core. And O-line was solid somewhat throughout his tenure with the Lions, but we always knew Stafford was like super talented, you know what I mean? He has a super talented arm, can make all the throws, all the angles, you know what I mean? So seeing what he's doing out there in LA, like this isn't surprising me at all. Mm-hmm. I think he can really take them to an NFC championship.
Yeah.
I mean, he might take them to a Super Bowl, but
hey, this is overreaction Monday.
I don't want to go to
get bold overreactions. Give it to us, Brad.
I don't want to go that far yet. No,
that far.
He could take them to the NFC championship. But Tampa in the playoffs is going to be a whole different animal. Brady in the playoff, look, whole different animal, but it's a whole different animal. So
it's early in the year still.
So I'm rooting for Stafford. But then, like I said, the next season, though, I hope the Rams don't win a game. But I want Stafford to get at least a playoff win this year. Then after that, like, I'm done with you, Matt.
I rock with it.
So, to be real.
I rock with it. Yeah, I wanted to bring up the division game. So obviously the Packers won. That stink because
my bad. I rambled on about Stafford.
You're good. You're good, man. We would have been a game back. This was a huge week, and that's why I wish we would have won. But anyway, you had the Bears who lost ugly. They scored 6 points, and that's as many completions as Justin Fields had. He had 9 sacks.
Terrible.
1 net yard. Okay. That's
terrible.
That ain't good. And I know Nagy's getting the blame, but this team is vulnerable. We got to knock them off. So we still don't. Both
we're gonna win.
Believe in the Bears coming in this. Yeah,
we both picked us to beat the Bears.
And then we got who else? Minnesota. They got the win over Seattle. That one was like, dang.
Yeah,
I feel like we know they have a good roster, but at the same time, it's Minnesota, so it's like
right. I thought Seattle would beat them. That surprised me.
So now they're 1.
I didn't like that. I really thought Minnesota was gonna lose. I actually picked Seattle to win.
Yeah, I was 1 game. I'm 1 game under 500 right now. We have the Cowboys game going on. I took the Cowboys, so we'll see if I get. I
did too. Is the Cowboys winning?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you know your spread? How you did against the spread this week?
No, I don't. I go through and just pick what I think gonna win. I don't even be playing the spread. I know you always say play the spread. It's like man,
fun, man.
That's making things too hard.
It's a challenge. It is difficult though.
I just want to pick who's I think gonna win. I don't want to get into all that extra stuff.
Yep, Panthers did their thing. The Broncos are 3-0. Now they have like a really easy 3-0 schedule, but hold up. If you look around the league and you look at first-year coaches and just compare it to what Campbell's doing. I mean, you look at the Jets, they look awful.
Mm-hmm.
They look awful.
They do.
The Jaguars, they lost again, and they had a lead a little bit in that one in Arizona, but they've had some terrible games. The first-year head coaches, man, it hasn't been super kind, I don't think.
We're at least I feel like we're improving every week, though. Like,
yeah.
We came out, got blown. We were getting blown out by San Fran, fought back, came up short. Week 2 against Green Bay, we won that. I mean, obviously, we was up going into halftime. It's just that they came out. We kind of, things went wrong for us in the second half. And then yesterday, we should have won. Like, a 60, we should have won. All right, I'm done, man.
No, you're good.
I start thinking about that field goal again, and I just get upset.
I mean, bro, we proved like again we can hang with anybody. Like the thing is, it's not even that we can hang. I don't even want to just say that because we should have won. I bet our win probability was like 95% before he kicked that. That was our game, man.
95. Our win probability was like 99.
Bro,
95.
Yeah, right.
No, realistically, it was probably like 98. Like I get it's Justin Tucker, but like realistically, our win percentage had to be no lower than 98.
He wasn't even knocking that through with pregame. It's like
no lower, bro.
Yeah.
And he's on all 3 games, we've competed, and all 3 of them are playoff caliber teams, like championship, AFC, NFC championship caliber teams. Not like them won 3 wild card teams. Them are teams that's supposed to be going to divisional games or championship games.
Yeah, these are legit teams.
So we're banging with the big boys. So now this coming week, we're gonna touch on the Thursday. We better beat Chicago. It was actually 99. See? I'm telling you, bruh.
He did. That's what makes it worse, bro. You already knew he did that on a primetime game, and it was like, oh, gosh.
I'm telling you, man. Bro. We're banging with the big boys, and that's what's promising, and we're so young, and we're just going to get better as the year continues. Boom, 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 boom. But you're right. These next 3, 4, we need to go on and knock them out.
Them are the season. W's. Let me go 3-1 through the next 4, and
we're solid.
We here.
We're solid. For real, we're solid.
I want to get your thoughts on this because I see this all the time. Lions got to play 4 quarters. And from a coach's standpoint,
Straight up.
But how often does that really happen in football? Like, I feel like you get maybe 1 game a year. I felt like Jacksonville was kind of close last year when we kind of blew them out. But how often do you get a 4 quarters game? I mean, the Lions, not really, but even in the entire NFL.
Where you get a what?
Like a game where you can come out and say, oh, yeah, we played all 4 quarters really well. Like this is the kind of game that you get. Baltimore, you said, is the type of playoff team, and that's what you get. Like that's how games go. So I don't even like the thought, and I want to hear your thoughts on this. I don't even like the idea of, oh well, we can't make any mistakes because we did make mistakes. They made mistakes. That's how football is. Every team makes. Rodgers don't hit every open pass. He didn't hit every open pass against us. Man, that's just the game, and we can literally hang with any team. I think you put out there against us.
I feel like we can.
And we're just young. And
I feel like
we're just taking time.
Like we can. It's going to take time
during the season.
But I think we can. I mean, we'll talk Thursday about how we're going to beat them Bears. But
on your channel.
If we would have, I feel like if we have them 4 quarters, we didn't play 4 quarters. If we came out pumping and jumping that first half, like, yeah, we probably could have run away with that game. Because we came out the second half just moving the ball, doing our thing, playing good defense, forcing punts. So, yeah, 4 quarters football, like, yeah, we possibly could have won it. But like you said, everybody make mistakes, this and that. It's a part of football. It's going to happen. We got to cut down on the penalties, plain and simple, though.
Facts. I'm with you there.
What's up? Uh-oh. Wait, should I take mine off?
No, you good. You good. I'm just I can't really read with the orange.
I'm going to come on mine off, too. Let me take mine off.
I can't really read with the orange. So I thought this was kind of an interesting idea. What if we went through, like, the sides of the football? And I don't know if we kind of already did this, but I called it encourage, discourage. Like, what were you encouraged by and discouraged by in this game? I had like a good, bad, and ugly, but I think it kind of fits into the same thing. And we touched on a lot of it, but I kind of broke it down. So, like, for example, I was encouraged by the defense and the scheme that Aaron Glenn showed me that he could do against the offense that really, I mean, through this year, there's nothing you could look at and say, hey, the Chiefs did it or the Raiders did it. You had to do your own thing and you had to figure it out. And I was encouraged by that. Is there like then you would name something?
I would agree with that. I like that. No, I'm ready. Okay. I was encouraged to see how we can get Swift involved, and he low key can kind of take over our offense. Ooh. That was very encouraging to see that. He did it.
He did.
Literally one whole drive. He took over our offense, and he made some things shake. So that was very encouraging to see a second-year running back. If we get him the ball, design certain plays for him, he can make stuff happen. So that was encouraging for me.
I like that. Swifty's back, man. I love
that. Was encouraging to see. Like, bro, we got a little running back that can kind of like he can take over a game, kind of like how Christian McCaffrey can take over a game. You know what I'm saying? A Dalvin Cook. So that was super encouraging to see that our second-year running back can low-key take over a game.
Am I crazy to get Alvin Kamara vibes when I was watching him last game? No, I watched Kamara, and he isn't anything different than I think Swift.
Straight up.
Swift is that dude when he's healthy.
You're not. Okay, he was doing it all, bro. Jet sweeps, running the ball, catching the ball. Like, nah. Just get him the ball any way possible. That's why I traded for him.
That good trade. Hey, hold up. I gotta give myself some love for this fantasy. I won in fantasy, and they projected 0-13. So take that, NFL fantasy. This is why you can't look at. Come on, man. NFL fantasy, ESPN is wrong.
You got to win before me. I think I'm about to be 0-3. So, you're doing better than me in that. But
you gotta. Hey, this is why
I gotta make a trade.
Message to the kids: don't ever give up.
Straight up.
We battled. We believed in ourselves. I didn't blow up the team.
Intelligent take. Is this an intelligent take? Go ahead. Message to the kids. I'm following. We're listening.
A message to the kids. So, like, when you wake up in the morning,
okay,
and you go downstairs and you're like, "Dang, what do I want for cereal?"
Wait, did you brush your teeth though? Did you brush your teeth before you went downstairs? Or no?
Brad, you just hit on it. Don't think about cereal. Because if you got to brush your teeth. But here's the thing. Are you really going to brush your teeth before you eat the cereal? Now you got to make a decision because that's nasty cereal, or eat the cereal, then brush your teeth. I'm just saying, I don't know what kind of using Colgate, Crest, and I don't know how they all affect your mouth. You using Crest? Okay, I'm using Crest too. And I know don't use that cold Crest and then drink some more juice. But you know what you forgot?
You was on that last week. Go ahead. What did I forget?
You forgot to get dressed. So now you're naked. No, that's what I'm saying. Don't ever give up. Believe in yourself and take it step by step. Believe in that initial draft. I don't know how those tie together at all, but you got it. You guys are reading the lines between the lines.
Right. Hey, good take. Good intelligent take. What we didn't do studs and duds yet?
Yes, we have to do that. Okay, we can go to the encouragement.
No. We did encouraging. Yeah,
discouraging. Keep going, or do you want to? Okay, you want to keep going?
Yeah, I want. Okay, you're discouraging.
Oh, you want me to go with discouraged now? We can go back and forth.
Oh, are we going another?
I just had like anything I was encouraged or discouraged by.
Oh, okay, go.
I'll go discouraged. I'll go discouraged.
No, throw what you feel.
Okay, all right. I was encouraged. I'll go encouraged again. I was encouraged by the defensive line. What you invested in showed me we invested in the right thing, and it can pay off because you invested in Harris. You gave him a shot. You invested in your boy Levi. I didn't even think Aleem played maybe his best game at all, but where you put the money? Brockers, he's been doing his thing, I think.
Yep.
Nick Williams, Jay-Sean coming back, and you're missing Hand and Jay-Sean. I'm like, man, I'm encouraged. This defensive line can get after it a little bit. We've seen flashes, but I was encouraged by them taking the big step forward this week.
Okay. I like that. I was encouraged to see that our linebackers showed up. All we needed to do was make a couple substitutions, and they're instantly playing a little bit better. I'm not going to say they were sitting here playing at an all-pro level, but I know all of us seen our linebackers did play better yesterday. So that was encouraging to see.
Brad, I like how you ended that with the, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to put your glasses on when you give us this because you look like a professor. Professor Rad, intelligent takes, Rad rants.
That was encouraging to see that Alex was playing at a higher level and the rookie was playing at a good level. And my boy Jalen Reeves Raven, whatever his name is, little tongue twister, Maven was playing well also. So that was encouraging.
I saw someone comment that Alex was better because he didn't have to play 2 linebacker spots.
Low key? Shoot, straight up. You're right, chat.
Oh, wow, man, that's
the chat is right, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Shoot. Oh, the glasses is on.
Glasses on. I'm discouraged.
Okay. Because I know what I'm discouraged about.
I know you're gonna say, so I won't take it. I'm discouraged. And it's not like I don't think it can get better. I'm discouraged. I'm gonna go 2 things here. First off, because we holding guys to standards now. Because we've seen 2 weeks. We know what you can be. I'm discouraged by Penei Sewell. but I'll be encouraged if I see him bounce back against the Khalil Mack and the Bears. But I'm discouraged in this game, and Frank Ragnow, and also some of the drops, because like you said with Khalif, and he bounced back. So I'm encouraged that he bounced back the second half. I was discouraged by the first half.
I like that.
Okay.
Can we just go and throw like the whole offensive line in that discourage though? Like pass blocking.
Yeah, I thought Big V looked good though. I don't think Big V. He ain't worth the money yet, but
he's playing solid.
Is better than what we saw last year.
He's playing solid, straight up.
He's still getting paid too much. Big V's still getting too big amount of money, but that didn't work. I'm going
to just kind of piggyback off yours a little bit. I'm kind of discouraged a little bit about Jonah Jackson. Am I wrong?
No.
Like I thought he was gonna have
a very fair point.
Because I thought he played solid as a rookie. I thought we was gonna see some like leaps and bounds improvement. They said his body looks better. He came in better shape, this and that. Second year. But I don't know. He's not doing horrible. But right. I just really need to see him just playing on a consistent basis on the pass blocking. Like his pass blocking is just very below average.
Yes.
And I don't know if it's because he got the rookie next to him or what, but like he's just looking real average, like below average, and that's kind of discouraging.
That was good.
But I'm discouraged at all these penalties, these flags, bro. This is getting on my nerves every week. We getting penalties that's costing us big plays, kind of changing the tide of the game. Like we need to clean that up, and that's on Campbell. So that's discouraging. I'm discouraged that Campbell's not getting these boys' minds right about these penalties. So he needs to figure it out next week, this coming week. There's going to be penalties in every game, and always against the Lions, because the refs, for some reason, just think the Lions don't know how to play good quality football because they always just want to throw a flag on us. But that's discouraging. So they do, bro. The refs is all, it's us versus everybody.
You ain't wrong.
It's always us versus everybody. But we need to clean up them penalties. That is what's discouraging, that Dan Campbell can't get that fixed.
Rad, you hit two things that I like there. First off, the penalties, because we're standing there saying, man, we at home, all right? We were in Lambeau and they're getting calls. We're saying, be at home. Give us something. Just give us the delay of game. Look for something on that field goal. These refs should have their eyes out. Like, hey, it's loud. They haven't won yet. Okay, maybe there's a false start there. Just give us something. Make it a longer kick where they have to throw
a legal formation or something.
Yeah, something. I just want anything.
Something, bro.
Just tick down the delay. Speed up the play clock a little bit. No one needs to know that you made it 1.25.
Yeah. Hey. Something. I bet you if it was Green Bay though,
they would have got something.
Oh, that
PI on Amani. Oh, that was just. Oh, the game's over. Let's just throw something. We just want to put this away.
For sure. Had that been Green Bay, they'd have been a legal formation. The kicker took too many steps before he kicked the ball. Back him up 5 yards. Illegal stepping. They would have made everybody pull like they smartphone. Illegal stepping.
Look at
this. Ain't even a flat, bro. They would have called illegal stepping had it been Green Bay, bro. On the kicker.
Bro,
5-yard penalty, repeat.
And my boy Mike Pereira's at home. Hold up, make a legal stepping a rule real quick, just for that.
Oh my gosh, bro.
That way, when you look it up on Wikipedia, it's there. He's logged into Wikipedia 24/7. Mike Pereira's doing that.
We ought to pull out, and they're like, man, the legal step, is that a new 2021 rule? That's a COVID rule.
Hey, there's CBA on that.
Like, hold on. Straight up, bro.
Gosh, 100%. And I'm with you on Jonah, because I keep looking at that every week, and I'm like, man, his pass pro does not look that good. And I bring up the stunts, and you're right. You hit it earlier with Frank Ragnow, because he's the dude on the O-line. We got to get us right. We need to know where we got to be. Because I would watch one where, first off, Penny Sewell did not have a good game. He got beat too many times inside, and Campbell's a matchup. But some of the like stunts they be throwing at him, it's like, man, you can run block, but a pass pro, I want to see a step. You said that into his second year, we were hoping for more of a step. So,
Right.
Good. I like it. And you hit on the flags. Honestly, man, I think you hit on.
That was what discouraged. But even though we lost, though, like I still walk away like, okay, the Lions improved. Nobody likes losing. I'm tired of losing. And I already came into the season feeling like we weren't going to be that. But watching these past 3 games, I think we're better than what I thought we was going to be this year. 100%. Even though we ain't won a game, I still think we're better than what I thought we were going to be this season.
I like that. As tough as it is, even if we would have won this game, the 59 minutes and 45 seconds wouldn't have changed before it. So you still have to try to separate it. Because, yeah, the main media narrative would have been, oh, the Lions, they beat the Baltimore Ravens. And it probably should have been that. It was a 99% chance that's what it was going to be. But these still miscommunication errors, the flags, these things would have still been there. So almost in a way, it's not good, but it was an AFC team. And the thing is, these players won't be able to overlook this. Because now your back's against the wall. You got 2 division games to make it up. Can you do that? And you're in that spot right now. You can't overlook anything now because this just happened. So, all right.
I agree.
Very good. Very good.
I agree.
I think we hit on. I want to get into studs and duds.
Yeah, I was about to say Panda wants
studs
and duds. I mean, we start with studs. Swift.
I was just reading what John said. I like what
Swift.
John said. I'm with you, John.
Time to tank. That's loser talk. Hey, no, it ain't time to tank.
I like it. Get with the program. Yeah, you can pick up the program at doseofdion.com. We have the
little promo. I like it. I love it. My stud. I'm gonna just jump it off with the guy that we know, Swifty, McSwifto.
Ooh, McSwifto.
So
that sounds like that's something you get Mickey D's right there.
Oh,
Hold up,
for
Mickey
sure.
D's. We pulling that out. Okay, we rolling with that.
Sure.
All right,
for sure. I want a number McSwifto, please. Sir, that's not a Mick. It is
Big Swift. That sounds good.
Check
Hold
again.
up.
It's the number 32 on the menu. No, Swift, man. Like that was the stud. That was the MVP of the game.
Yeah.
McSwifto. You heard it first over here.
Now hold up. Where is McSwifto? Is he on like the dollar menu or is he like? Because I know he's probably like a runny hot dog. Like he's one of the ones that are kind of slippery. But what is he?
No, he's a number 32.
I didn't say hot dog. I'm a hamburger. My bad.
I don't know where he's at on the menu, but I know he was the MVP of our team yesterday.
I like that.
Straight up, McSwifto.
McSwifto. Another stud.
I'm happy he's a Lion. I'm happy he's a Lion. Just stay healthy. Please stay healthy.
You're right.
Go ahead. Give us a stud.
Parker get a stud pick? Yeah, I give
for
Parker
sure.
Too. Yeah.
That was my next one. But go ahead. Don't you want to take Parker?
Oh, Warriors. Finally, man. We see what can happen. Because I didn't, he was getting like a little snaps, I think, a week 2, but there was nothing there. But we saw him. And that, you know what made me feel good in a weird way? I know, like, they're brothers. But when I saw Julian Okwara beat the left tackle and Romeo didn't beat the right tackle, that made me feel good in a way. Because it was like the little brother, like, he's got to be looking at that Romeo. He's just looking back, seen him run by and be like, they're competing. They're competing at as being brothers. He's like, I gotta get off my block. I see the little brother, the 3rd round pick, running and chasing this dude down, and I'm here locked up. That made me feel good.
I like that. That was a good stud. The little stud duo.
Ooh,
you took the duo of the studs. Another Stuo. I like that. Stuo. Another trademark here at Last Second Dose. We got the Stuo and the Swifto. The McSwifto. The McSwifto. He did play good. He did. Yeah. I don't know if I can give an O lineman like a stud because I like to take them as a whole unit.
That's fair.
AJ Parker. I mean, there's a stud right there.
Yep.
That was the steal. And we got him. We about to lock him in for a few years if he just keeps elevating his game. AJ Parker's one of my studs.
I like that. I'm gonna go Amani. I'll give Amani love. He may not be like the first class stud, but he's in a good seat. Right, he don't got like, oh, I'm on the sideline. He might be in the club seats though.
Okay.
Amani was chilling. He had his root beer. Amani got us the first pick of the year. That's big. That was clutch too, because even though he could have just let it knock down, but you got us the pick. We don't got to worry about nothing when you pick that off.
Correct.
And he didn't have those flags, which even though I thought one was weak last week or against Green Bay, I thought Amani
was a terrible flag. That was good coverage. Good coverage. But we're playing Green Bay. That comes with the territory, okay?
Yep. Come on, Detroit, give us something. Let's talk to Roger Goodell a little bit. I'm just saying.
They're not giving us nothing. Stop. They're not going to give us nothing. Stud. I don't know if I can really walk away with any other studs, man. I'm kind of ready to get on some call Swift the chicken wing because he is slippery. Hey, PSI. BB, what PSI call him the chicken wing. Ooh. Hey, Swift is that guy. Cephas, man, y'all already know how I feel about Cephas. Cephas is my guy. But I can't say he was a stud because I think he had one catch, so I can't give him a stud.
Give him the.
But he did draw us. He drew us a good penalty. He did some acting there. Like I like how he kept his arm tangled up.
Yeah,
and laid out and stuff. So that's my guy. So Cephas is my guy. Price. I can't give him a stud. I think he plays solid though. He plays solid
for expectations. I get it, but I can't put him in stud either.
I don't know if I got any more studs to be honest though.
I'm gonna give Ryan Santoso a stud, and the reason I do this because he was holding kickoff duties, and I'm seeing him knock this through the end zone. I'm like, dang, I didn't know he had leg like that to come in this week. I know it wasn't a long kick, but the pressure was still there. So I'll give Ryan Santoso some love. Yeah,
that's a good one. That's a good stud. That's a good one right there to knock that kick in straight up.
Yeah, that was still a big deal.
Duds.
I know mine. I know my first one.
Jared Goff. A lot. I think Jared Goff dudded. I'm sorry. I know he dudded to me. I don't know, man. The inaccuracy of the arm and not connecting on those shots downfield. Didn't even throw a touchdown. He ain't throw no picks or nothing, but I just need a little bit more. I get he's an above average game manager, but like, bro, you gotta connect on something downfield just to make a defense respect it. So
I get that.
I'm going with Jared Goff as a dud. Y'all can be mad at me if you want to.
I'm mad at you. So
all right,
we're gonna do this. We've had to do this before, and we're gonna do it again.
All right, y'all have a good night now.
No, that's fair. I like what you said because Goff getting paid the money. If we're gonna say that I know the Goff isn't expectations like Stafford had, but you get paid like a top 10, top 15 dude, and I do believe Goff is can't be that dude going forward. I still like Goff just like you do, but you're right. You getting paid, so deliver. So. You sometimes you expect them to be a little more, and I don't know. I mean, like the thing is, I'm taking away from Goff, and Dose of Dad told me this. Goff is good for the team. This is what he said, and I thought this was a really cool way to look at it. I have to keep on the glasses for this one because this is a real cool way.
I want an intelligent take. Let's go.
And I'm stealing this take, but he said Goff is good for this team because he forces you to look at everything else and make sure that's playing at a high level. Because with Stafford, sometimes we might get that wild comeback. And we'll just look past stuff because it's like, oh, we did it. But at the same time, it's like we really didn't play that well. The run game wasn't there. But we allowed ourselves to overlook things. Goff, he didn't lose us the game.
True.
But at the same time, he didn't elevate maybe you to the point where you're thinking, okay, we can overlook some stuff. You can't overlook stuff. Just like with the Rams, the run game's got to be rolling. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just got to go. Receivers got to do their thing. Defense needs to step up. If you go out and you give up 40 points to the Ravens, this game's not close. And that you can't overlook that with Goff. So I like that interesting point.
It's true.
I think it's fair that you put him as a dud.
That's very true, though. You're right about that because Stafford's more of an improviser. You know what I mean? He'll take that shot. He got that big arm. Okay, I like that. You're right. For sure.
Cool, this is a cool one. Dud Flowers, you were going.
Straight up. I want Flowers off the squad. I'm sorry. We can't do it financially. Financially, we can't do it yet. But he got to be gone next offseason. Go ahead.
It's too much. We got to
give him a pay cut.
If we give a pay cut, I'm good with that.
If you take a pay cut, bud, I'm talking about like you got to take we need to take you down from that 18 mil to about 8, and you can stay. Ooh, no more than 10. No, 8. Okay, he needs to be making less than Romeo.
What's Romeo 13? So maybe like 10.
Yeah. I can go with 10.
Okay,
I don't even want
because Big V making 9 a pop. So I mean 10 is like okay.
Would you trade Flowers for a 3rd round pick?
No,
you're tripping. I'd send him. I'd put him on the first.
Wait, I didn't even think about it. Re-say it again because I wasn't thinking. I was just so locked.
Would you trade Flowers for a 3rd round pick?
Okay.
In a heartbeat, I'd put him on the first Greyhound ticket
to
wherever he's going.
And they're taking on this contract, right?
Yes.
Give me one more week, because right now I would say yes to a second.
You need to see without him one more week.
I need to see it one more week because, like I said, I think this was a good game not to have him because of the speed of the team. Because Flowers, to me, he's a dog against the run when they're trying to power run.
He is. He can set the tone.
Yeah,
on the side, he can. But he's just not super athletic.
The cap, you're right. I ain't mad at that. And he's a team cap. So give me one more week without him, and let's just see how it rolls. But
I'm putting him on a Greyhound bus. He's out of here.
Greyhound bus.
Yes, you don't. When he's not even.
You walking into his car. Come on, Trey.
He ain't even getting a plane ticket. No, he's gonna catch a Uber to the Greyhound bus station and holla at you, bro. For a 3rd in a heartbeat. I'd let him go for a 4th. I'm being real with you, and it ain't gonna hurt our cap. Oh, you can go for a 4th. He don't do enough for that contract, bro. But go ahead, my bad, man. I got off topic.
That's a really good question.
I want him gone next offseason.
We can roll with this because that's a really good question.
I do.
Okay. All right. That's a good question to bring up.
Chat, would y'all trade him?
At the bottom for that question?
I just wanted to know, like, would y'all trade him?
Brad, rant for him. Give it to him.
No, I already ranted. I have nothing else to say about the guy. I think he's overpaid. He doesn't put up enough production. He is solid against holding the point of attack when they're running towards him. He's a heady player. He's not that athletic. He's not even that fast. Go ahead, because I was about to rant. You want me to keep ranting or you want me to stop?
I want you to keep ranting. I want to add to that with this fuel. I'm throwing the
gasoline.
lighter fluid. Yes.
Oh, okay, go.
Either one. Hey, who's the best player on our defense? Who's the best
right
player
now?
On our defense?
Best player on our defense? I don't know. I feel like Brockers has been showing up week in and week out.
Okay.
AJ Parker's been playing very well.
Top 3 players on our defense.
Yeah,
Is Flowers in there? Is Flowers the top 3 players on our defense?
No.
Okay. I want to add fuel.
No, he's not a top. He's getting paid like is he the highest paid player on our team?
Mm-hmm. Think he is?
Oh
no, Goff might be. It might be Goff.
Okay. Well, he's getting paid. He's the highest paid defender on our team, and he's not worth it. Plain and simple. Not worth it. I'm trading him for a 3rd or 4th in a heartbeat. He's getting paid way too much. He needs to take a pay cut next year, and they need to step to him about that. Like, bro, he's getting paid way too much.
Like Collins, this team would have never gave Trey Flowers $90 million in offseason because it's like this was Patricia's boy, so I get why he did it, but this is not their boy. This is just a dude that's a captain. He's good. You said it. He's a good player, but $90 million is a lot. That's a lot of money we can be spending on your boy Devontae Adams.
Ooh, we can get yeah. Let's take Flowers' money and give it to Devontae, and I also want to go get a nice little mid-tier tight end. And then build the defense. That's it. I just want to go grab us a solid tight end who's a little bit more athletic than Fields. He ain't got to be on that Hockenson level. I just want like another top 15 tight end. I want Devontae Adams or even Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks is down there killing in Houston. I told you we should have traded for Brandon Cooks.
You did. That's a fantasy pickup.
Hey. And then everything else needs to go strictly to the defense. That's it. Bring in a wide receiver 1, athletic tight end. So when we running all these boots and play actions, instead of dumping it off to Fields, we're dumping it off to somebody who can make something happen. And then everything else just needs to go to defense. Free agency, draft picks, all defense. Straight up. Yeah. I'd draft some offensive linemen too. I'd get another offensive lineman too. Maybe 2 of them.
Anyways. I want to ask you this. Do you think, because this will hit my head as soon as you brought this up the first time, do you think the Lions would invest in another athletic tight end if, Hawkinson's good? We know Hawkinson's going to bring table. But just because of the fact, remember they brought in Josh Hill was their first option. He was just kind of a blocker. He didn't really catch the ball. Mm-hmm. But do you think they would do that? Do you think that's a goal of the Lions is to get another guy like that looking at this team? Or we just need a blocking tight end?
From what you just hit on, it kind of seems like we just need a blocking tight end.
Because I like what you're saying, because I'm actually agreeing with you. Like that's
because it seems like Fells is
very involved. So it's like if you can get a really good blocker that has some pass catching upside, more than Fells and more athletic after the ball, because Pinkney could actually be that guy down the road. But I get what you're saying. I'm agreeing with you at this.
I feel it.
That's a good point.
But then you hit on it also because Hill was just a blocking tight end, and then we bring in a Fells. So it's like, does the regime really want another athletic tight end or a blocking tight end? That's a good little point there because I didn't even think of that. But I personally think we should get another athletic tight end, but he needs to be able to block also, and I know that's hard to find.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to be uber athletic. I'm not saying he has to be like TJ Hockenson.
You just want more upside than what Fells has.
Correct. That he could take an 8-yard gain and turn it into like a 15 to 16.
Yes, because the way that Andy Limmer's offense, he seems to really just want blocking first. But you're right, Fells just isn't. He's okay, but it's not. Yeah, I get what you're saying. He's not at all really a game changer.
It just doesn't look explosive after he catches it. Like it just looks like he's just plodding. Super slow, but at least he's catching it.
I like to add this to what you said because
I'm not doing that.
Chris, I'm 100% with you. You said, would you trade Flowers for a 3rd? Would you trade Decker for a 2nd? If I offered you right now a 2nd-round pick for Decker, because you like Sewell left tackle, even though he didn't play that well this week.
I do, but it's like we got 2 good tackles. We just got to figure it out.
Flames,
I don't know. Not a 2nd. I need a proven player. Like if you told me we was getting what's the corner Xavier Howard down there in Miami?
Yeah,
if we're getting like a high end defender, not even an offensive player, just a high end defender, then yes, I would do something like that. Like if we can get a high-end safety or a high-end corner or even a high-end pass rusher, I'm doing that, to be honest. Yes, I'm doing that. Because then at that point, we can use a second-round pick and get an offensive tackle next year. But if we can get a proven high-end defender, I'm doing it because our defense is what's our weakest point.
Yeah.
And that right side on that right tackle ain't playing good. I'm gonna be real. He's not playing good, no. But I feel like we could probably plug somebody in the draft. Like we'd be hitting on third-round offensive lineman, at least the old regime would.
I'm trusting Holmes big time.
Right. Like he's drafted very well to where it's like, yeah, I probably would a second though. I need a proven defender. So answer your question, no.
I would add more to that. I will make this tough.
Whose second is it?
Very likely playoff team offered you their first.
Yes. I'm doing it. Mm-hmm.
I feel like that might be a little bit because then you had a 3 this year.
For sure, I'm doing it.
Okay.
For sure.
What if it turned out to be the 32nd pick? You'd still do it?
Yes.
I'm making this stuff.
I mean, I love it. Yeah, I'm probably still doing it. But I don't know, man. I like Decker. He's solid. Like he's not a bad tackle, but it's
got him at pick 16. Going way back.
I'm probably keeping Decker. I don't know, man.
Dan Campbell's comments were interesting on this. He didn't like put it away. Hank Fraley's like, this is our left tackle, that's our right tackle. But Campbell's like, I haven't made a decision. I don't know if just because he doesn't want to stir up anything, but it almost sounds as if because this is why I said at the beginning, I feel like the Sewell thing has become a little bit less clear because it's not like Sewell dominated again where you're like, oh, snap, we really have to consider this. He didn't play that well. So it almost adds more to the point. Well, yeah, we can move him to the right tackle. But it sounds as if you might actually legitimately give Decker a shot at right tackle if Sewell plays well until Decker comes back. It sounds like he might actually try it in practice.
We should try it. We need to check, do all our little options and see what blends and what works well. But I don't know. I don't really want to trade Decker, to be real.
Yeah, because I'm with you. Like at the end of the day, I want those 2 tackles to be on there. No matter where they're at, I want those 2 guys going forward because this is great. You already paid him. This is a bright future.
Good. Yeah, they all young. Like, let's keep these boys together.
I like it. 41-21. Dallas over Philly. Cowboys win 41-21. Dang. Okay, well, I got that. Okay, so I think I went 500 this week. I think. Okay, nice.
I think I won one game. I did win.
Like that. Let me look at this pick real quick. Hold up. Now I'm feeling good.
Oh, yeah. Throw that up real quick. Throw the pick 'em up.
You want me to throw it up? All right.
Throw the pick 'em up. Throw the pick 'em. And how'd you do on your we picked your fantasy team last week, too.
Oh, I haven't looked at that. Yeah, we got to take a look. Ooh, I felt good about that. So, look, we got the dub there. Yeah, this one. Okay. 43-21. Who would have thought, right? That's a lot of points. Okay, Cleveland did their thing. Shout out to them beating the Bears. Lions should have won the game. Let's not go into it. We just did. Cole's tight. Dude, I'm off the hot start. Like, you know what? I'm kind of like the Lions against the Packers. I get off the hot starts, and then this happens. Don't know how thoughts on that one real quick. You see that score. Are you shocked that the Chargers beat KC and they're 1-2?
Yeah, I'm shocked. I mean, the Chiefs got a squad on paper for sure. Yeah, that shocked me.
Two big ones right here. Steelers lose to the Bengals. They're 1-2 by double digits. Chiefs are 1-2. Back-to-back losses. There's no way I thought that would happen just because back-to-back sounds crazy. I feel like with good teams, you just don't predict back-to-back losses. It just does not happen. I can't see. I know you want to say the end is near or anything. Like, not the end is near, but like maybe teams are catching on to Kansas City. Maybe they're just not that team anymore. But I don't know. I'll get your thoughts on it. But Pittsburgh.
No, I'm not worried about Kansas City.
Pittsburgh, man, are they falling out of favor as Baltimore, Cleveland is now taking the top 2 in that division, and that's who it's going to be? Because I think that's what it is.
I think that's Cleveland's division. I think Pittsburgh still can take second in that division.
You still believe in them?
I'm not sold on the Ravens. I'm really not. Like
That's fair.
I like Lamar Jackson, but I'm just not like super overhyped on Lamar Jackson because I don't feel like he can throw the ball very well. Like, yeah, he's the new age Mike Vick. He can scramble and stuff, but honestly, I like Kyler Murray over Lamar Jackson because Kyler Murray can make more throws than Lamar Jackson.
Kyler's your dude.
And Kyler's still mobile and quick as a cat. Yeah. So it's like I'm not super sold on the Ravens. I'm gonna be real with you. So
we created the blueprint. We did. Chiefs O-line supposedly number 1. Chiefs D is suspect. True. Packers D is going to be a liability.
Okay,
too.
Here we go. I'll trade Taylor Decker for Honey Badger in a heartbeat.
Oh,
Tyrann
Mathieu.
I think he might be like 29. In a heartbeat.
That's interesting. Tyrann Mathieu's a baller. He had 2 picks in one game, didn't he?
In a heart, probably so. Honey Badger be all over the field. Super undersized, just plays with heart.
You said Decker? If you said Flowers, I'm like, okay, I'm on course with you there. You said Decker though, right?
Because remember, I said I would trade Decker for a top tier defender.
You did.
And I feel like Honey Badger is a top tier defender.
So it'd be T-Walk and Honey Badger and mix in maybe a little bit of Will on certain, like as your third safety. And then Marlowe kind of falls out of favor.
I think Will Harris is playing solid this year.
Dude, what? Hey,
he might
hold
be,
up.
I don't know.
We in
like,
week
he
3,
might.
And this defense,
T-Walk might take the back seat. And Will
Really?
Harris might actually play.
Wait, are you really? Really?
Yeah, man.
That's how you feel? Because I thought you'd feel the other way. This is how you feel.
I like Tracy Walker. I do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like both our safeties. I just feel like we could upgrade at the safety position, to be real.
Well, hold up. Man, the narrative feels like it's flipping now. We got my man Raz saying
I
it.
don't even want to talk about it anymore.
Chris Mason saying Harris is a stud. What has happened, man?
He said the narrative is flipping.
I got to take off the glasses. This is crazy.
I did. Look.
What?
Bud, you're right. You know, I used to hate Harris, bro, but I feel like he's playing good football. Am I wrong?
I like that, man, bro. I was like, Harris is that dude coming into this year. You know, I was higher on Harris because
you was, and now I'm like, he's actually playing solid football.
But
bro.
I like Harris.
He's playing solid football.
I like Harris' mentality. That's the thing that he gives me in a different way a Jamal Williams vibe. Just the Hawkinson. You know, he's just gonna go to battle. Same thing I get from Alex. Alex hasn't been perfect, but he played well last week. He's just gonna go to battle. That's the dude you want out there because you know he's gonna give it everything. That's what I like about Will. That's the one thing I like.
Can I say one thing about this, Alex?
Yes.
I feel like you really do like Alex. I'm starting to feel that.
I do like Alex.
Would you re-sign him? I know it's only been 3 games.
Right now?
Yep. I want to know right now.
What kind of contract we talking? You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't giving him
because he's like 27, I think 26, 27. Would you put him on a 3-year contract? So we got him. Let's say we got him to he was 30 years old, 3-year, $15 million. So he's getting $5 million a year.
Yeah, I do that.
You give him $5 million a year?
Yeah, I'll give $5 million a year to him. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I like Alex. I feel like Alex is just gonna get better. I think that comment was actually on something. He had played 2 spots. Maybe not literally, but I feel like the fits can be better with Jalen because they're just gonna be like Jalen, Derek. You can go downhill, make some hits. Alex will flow better, and Alex seemed more aggressive this week. I don't know if that was just me.
He definitely did. He played better.
I like Alex,
probably because Barnes is getting where he's supposed to be and taking on offensive linemen and shedding blocks to where it's kind of clearing up things for Alex.
Mm-hmm. That D line is important, man.
They
balled last week, yeah.
And we stole Michael Brockers from LA, a 6th-round
We
pick.
did. Hold up, Brockers doing his thing quietly.
Stole Brockers. Decker for a second would be a steal for us. Remember that the team we traded to pay him his contract. Right. Man, I would take a second. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like trade. I don't want to give up like good old linemen. Like I know Taylor Decker's he's not a Pro Bowl or an All Pro, but he's still good.
You just never know with draft picks, man. It's just I believe
really
in Holmes, but we still don't know, man. I mean, we've had so many 2nd-round misses. It's
dud.
To have a good player, it's tough to trade that away, even if you have paid him. You pay guys that give you results. That's why you have the cap.
Always. Right.
It's hard to trade away guys that do that. So I get the Flowers because Flowers wasn't here, but you pay Decker do his
and Flowers gets hurt every year. Has he played a full 16 games?
He didn't last. He played like 6 last year. I know that.
I don't think he's played a good 16 games.
That's a good point, man. Okay, you out here make a point. I see you. Bring the heat. DOD, what section were you at in the game? I was looking for you. I was in 141. I was in 212. So we were on like the 10-yard line on the home side, the club side.
I'll be right back.
You were at 140. Oh man, I did see one of you guys there. I don't know who it was. I don't know if he's in the chat right now. He said he was from New York. Shout out to him. I love that. If you guys see me, man, say what's up because that is really cool to see you guys. And if you can tell me like your YouTube name, I'll look out for it. That too. So if you ever see me, but yeah, I'm gonna be streaming next week. I'm pumped to get back to streaming. I love going to the games. It's beautiful. You were in 212 for the San Fran. I was like, what? Okay, San Fran. No, I was on the visitor side at San Fran. I was on the club side for the visitor side for San Fran. That's nuts. That is nuts. We just flip-flop it. Okay. You was at 104? Hold up. Y'all going to games. Y'all got to tell me this, man. I want some pictures. I want to put faces to profiles, man. Y'all got to, come on, man. Hit me up. Let me know when you going. Flowers, Decker, Collins can all go. I can't go with you with the Decker one. It just depends with Decker. But I do understand the Flowers side. I think there's been some good points thrown around with the Flowers because I don't think he's a bad player, but it is too much money. And Collins, yeah, he hey, you know what I'm saying? That's Collins out of here. I just hope we get a trade for him at this point because I know teams are kind of like, oh, hey, if we don't offer them anything, he's going to be released. But at the same time, if multiple teams stay interested, I hope it becomes a trade. I literally said, I will take a 7th round pick and walk home excited. I'll be like, oh yeah, we got a 7th. I'll take anything for this dude, just because, man. I would take a 7th round pick, man. I'd walk home happy with the 7th round pick because I just think it was better. I think our team got better. What's going on, man? You good?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh, there I am.
We're just talking about like,
what's going on, Cam? You tell me what's going on. I
Deal,
heard something about a 7th round pick.
Yeah. I was just saying, he said Collins, Flowers, and Decker can all be gone. And I was like, bro, here's the thing with Collins. It's holding on, and I know the Lions are waiting. Maybe the value goes up, maybe it goes down. I just hope we get something for him. I don't want to have to release him because if we lose a little money with that, if we can take a 7th, I'll take that. Hopping around. Yeah.
I'll take anything. I just don't, like you just hit on, I do not want to cut him. I just want something for the dude.
You know what I want? I want a corner. Man, the more I think about it, like Price, yeah, he was solid, but I would love for us to say, here's Jamie, here's a 4th round. Give me a real solid corner across from Amani. I would love that. I like Bobby, but I can't say I'm 100% confident yet. I feel he's too new to it. He's too young. It's too new for him. Give me a guy across from Amani where I'm like, okay, we good. At least until Iffy comes back, because once Iffy comes back and he can get into the mix, then we looking good towards the end of the season with Iffy, Bobby, another corner, and Amani. I'm feeling good with that. But I would love another corner.
And AJ Parker. Don't forget.
Yeah, and AJ. I can't forget about AJ. You're right.
The goon. I
just already knew what he's about.
Right.
Hey, looking for me at the game. I don't know about that. I promise you, I was looking down looking for a Stafford jersey, and I saw a dude with the Stafford jersey. I just don't know if it was you or not. But I was looking. I was. Come on, man. Y'all, hey. I love that. Oh, let me just throw this up real quick. I want to see. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, Patriots. Yeah, Patriots let me down. But next week, Patriots Bucks. Hold up, that game gonna be hype. I feel that.
That is Bucks gonna whoop that.
You think so?
Yeah, especially after a loss.
You're thinking a weird way this will be a close game because it's like
no Bucks about to whoop that.
I'm so excited, bro, because Belichick be doing that. He be making blueprints.
He does, but Bucks about to whoop that.
He knows this dude better than anybody else, man.
That's
He's
fine.
like, I know this guy.
That's fine.
What do you think the spread will be? Give us a spread prediction.
I don't know. I'm not good on them spreads.
I know, but do you think they'll go close or they'll be like, yeah, there's gonna be a blowout?
No, it's not gonna be.
I think the media is gonna be.
It's gonna be like at least what +7.5 New England.
If that was a spread, who would you take in that spread? Bucks,
Tampa. Yeah.
Okay.
They're too explosive, bro. They got way too many weapons.
And it looked explosive against the Rams.
Well, the Rams is a different breed, bro. They got a good defense. Stafford, like they got weapons too.
Hey, this is bold take Monday. Bold take Stafford's winning the MVP. It's happening. I believe it. 9 touchdowns, 1 pick, 129 pass rating. He's winning the MVP. There's too much spotlight on this guy for it not to happen.
You know what, Dose?
And he's winning 13 games.
I like that right there. You know what? I'd rather Stafford win the MVP and just get put out in the first. Yeah, get put out in the first round. Like, I like that.
Just win one playoff game. Just get that off your back. I just hated the entire time because it was with us and it was always like, oh, you can't win a playoffs. And that was just like, it just drives me nuts. I just hated that narrative for 12 years. Mm-hmm. So I just want him to get that monkey off back just for himself. And then after that, I don't care what he does. He can lose and get whopped in the second round.
Right.
But I think he wins MVP. And that's just not even the fan thing. That's just, I believe he's going to do it because that's just what he's been doing. And that's where the media is at.
That's your bold take. Lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
Oh, I know.
Don't break it.
I locked it in a little too hard. Hold on.
Whoa.
No, I mean, bro, you see how they're talking about golf? Like, oh, golf ain't that good. Golf's solid, but they're buying so much Stafford hype, and it's like I like Stafford, but bro, they're going really crazy with it. But that's how the media do, and that's what they vote.
He's playing good, and he has a lot of pressure on him. Like you in LA now, so you under the real big lights. You in that big city, and the Rams gave up a lot for you, so he has a lot of pressure, and he's actually stepping up to the plate. So
I was happy.
Kudos to him.
You know what the thing, and this takes me to the same thing with the Pro Bowl. That's why I don't care about the Pro Bowl. And I was like, he gonna make a Pro Bowl, man. Like we say all the time, he made 1 Pro Bowl. That's because we were bad. If he were better, he would have made so many more Pro Bowls. Because 2014 was not good. 2011, there's no doubt he should have been a Pro Bowler.
Right.
I mean, he had so many better years in 2014, but they get in the Pro Bowl because we was good. So they look at wins, man. They look at wins so much. Goff should be a Pro Bowler. Let's be real, right?
I know who's Pro Bowling this year.
Ooh, okay. Give me some.
DeAndre McSwifto.
That's the intro. Hold up.
Lock it in. I'm sticking by it, bro. If he stays healthy and we win at least 5 to 6 games, he's Pro Bowling, bro. He has to, because I feel like he's going to lead all running backs in receptions.
Mm-hmm.
And he still may put up close to 1,000 yards. He's got so 17 games. I think he's going to need, because at one point it was 63, 67 yards per game in a 16 game season was 1,000. So he's going to need probably 50-something yards a game rushing. And he can get to the Pro Bowl. So think, if he's a 1,000-yard rusher and he's leading the league as far as running backs and receptions, that's Pro Bowl caliber, bro.
He is leading in receptions right now, I think.
He has to be leading the league in receptions. He's averaging at least 6 or 7 a game.
Bro, yeah.
That's wide receiver reception numbers.
Let's look at. Oh my God! Wait, that can't be real. Hold up, I gotta pull this up. I looked at something. I don't know if that's right. Let me show you all his stats right now. I want to.
Is it career? Not career.
I hope it. I hope that was career, bro. If that's legit, that's a lot of passes. No way. He's. Oh, okay. Attempt. I thought that said 33 receptions. I was like, what the? 19 receptions. That's a lot. He had 59 last year.
That's a
19
lot,
in 3 games.
I wish we could pull up receiver.
Only 3.7 a pop. That's got to go up to help himself.
That's got to be up in the 4s. That definitely got to be up in the 4s. Yep. He's gonna need to get 1,000 yards rushing, which I think he can do.
Oh, let me zoom this in. My bad. I know no one can see this.
Let me see something.
There you go. There's
58. He just needs 59 yards a game, bro.
59 a pop for 1,000.
59 yards rushing a game.
Okay.
And he's gonna lead all running backs in receptions. He could Pro Bowl off that. He's been good for a touchdown every game.
Are you worried about Jamal taking too many opportunities, or you think with how it's going now he can still get that?
With how it's going now,
his highest is only 47, man.
With how it's going now, he can still get that. He gonna end up popping off some, bro.
Hold up.
Remember last week? Go ahead.
You're right. I was gonna say let's do some math to this because he's averaging 11 attempts a game. That's how many yards a carry for 59? That's about 5 yards a pop.
Yep. He got to be averaging a little under a 5.
I think he can finish with 5 yards a carry. This is some tough defenses he's faced.
That's true. We've gone through a gauntlet. These first 3 weeks was some tough teams.
He got them Elvin Kamara receptions, man. 19. I gotta see what Elvin Kamara is doing. Hold up.
He gonna do his thing, bro. I want to look at stats leaders. Where can I see stats leaders receptions? Here it is. Single season.
Kamara's got 10. Our boy's got 19, man.
I'm trying to tell you, Brody. Yeah,
you're right.
He gonna be all right. I'm telling you. I think he can Pro Bowl. I really do, and I hope he does.
How much am I selling this for? I can't sell this, man. Yeah, it's nice though. The Lions sent me this, so you already know that I had to go back there. It's clean. I'm just waiting for it to get cold, but I don't know where they got it. So y'all can get one. I don't know where they got it. Maybe on their it's probably on their website.
So Devontae Adams and Cooper Kupp is tied for first with 25 receptions. He's only 6 receptions behind who's in first. Let me see.
Those are receivers, dude. That's
what I'm saying. He's putting up receiver receptions. That's what I'm telling you. He could lead all running backs in receptions.
Wow.
First place is tied with Devontae Adams and Cooper Kupp at 25. He's 6 catches behind them boys.
Goff gonna give him chances too.
He's gonna realistically, if we can win 6 games, Swift could Pro Bowl.
Bro, if you honestly, less Tyrell is better for Swift, I think.
Straight up.
Because without Tyrell, man, Swift that dude.
I just don't even see Goff taking chances to get Tyrell the ball.
Let me give you this. What's more likely? Hawk or Swift for Pro Bowl? If you had a bet on one. You could only take one. What do you think is more likely?
Hawkinson.
Okay, I agree with that.
Hawkinson, but they're both going to the Pro Bowl.
Okay. That's a good point.
We already knew Hawk was even though he had a down week last week, he's going.
Najee got 20. Najee's a baller too, though. That's the thing. And but it's kind of the same thing. Big Ben can't take shots. He
hold on.
His arm dead.
I know Najee had 19 targets last week. I don't know if he has 19.
He had 19 targets last week?
Yeah, I got him on my $200 league. I mean,
hey, he didn't
he's
get
my
on
running
fantasy last week. He had 17 points. I was like, okay, I see you, Najee.
He had 14 receptions last week.
Oh, snap. But Swift get him consistent.
Yeah, he's right. Najee got 20. Najee does have 20 because he had 14 receptions last week.
Yeah,
yesterday
Swift consistently getting receptions.
Right. And their whole receiving core was gone. Juju wasn't playing or Deontay Johnson, so they had to get Najee involved in the pass game. So that's why. No, Swift's going to beat him in receptions. Guaranteed. Lock it in.
Locking it. And he was a little hurt one too, so
it's locked.
I like that. Oh, you key locked it. Okay, we 0-3, but I feel like we 3-0. I'm tripping. I don't know if I feel like we 3-0 not after Green Bay, but I get what you're saying. I feel like we're
2-1. I feel like we're not 2-1. I feel like we're 1-2.
I feel 1-2. Yeah.
I feel like we're 1-2.
I feel like we're 1-2, and I feel I'm probably as encouraged you can feel for an 0-3 start.
Correct. I would say that. Like, I feel like we're 1-2, but like morale wise, like
yes,
I've seen the games. I feel like we're
I feel like we're a good one. I feel like we're a good 1-2. That's what I feel like. Kansas City's 1-2. I feel like a good 1-2.
I feel that. Like we started off slow with San Fran, but I feel like we kind of beat ourselves a little bit. Green Bay, we had the lead, came out tripping. Mm-hmm. Yesterday we should have won 1-2. I feel like we should be 1-2.
I'll say this. We're the best 0-3 team in football. Lock it in. Now, that may not be very good, but we are.
Hey, I locked it. You see I locked it for you?
I saw you locked it for me. Yeah, you locked that car. What is that? Honda Civic? I don't want that. Unlock that.
A Honda Civic.
Give him the key, too. I don't want that.
You let that I like Honda Civic. And nothing wrong with Honda Civics, man. I like Honda Civics.
I just don't want it. You can have it.
I mean,
you already got the keys, so you must have took them, so.
Okay, I got him.
I mean, if that's what we're doing, you just took my keys.
You're a fool, dude. Go to your fantasy real quick. I want to see how you did on your fantasy team. Let me see this. Let me see
what's going on here.
Let me see this. Let me see. With the chat. Shout out to the chat, man. We appreciate y'all.
That's all love. We do.
We appreciate y'all.
And if we don't, just because we don't show your comment does not mean we ain't reading them. We sit in here reading them as they go through. Yeah, we reading all of them. Okay, how do I do this? History.
Shout out to the chat.
Oh, what I did? Oh, I was.
Can you put the layover up? I'd like to see my name.
I was trash, Rad.
I just don't like my little box. I like my name under my box. Can I?
Should I share the screen though? I'll put it.
Oh yeah. You got to share the screen. I'm sorry. What happened? You was trash. Hold on. Let me see this. Bring that up. Because I think I helped you actually. Yeah, I did help you pick this team.
I think Rad's reason.
Is it ready? Oh, we're picking your team Thursday.
Ooh. Rad, 66 out of 100.
I don't know if I had anything to do with this. This was all you.
I'm just Rad.
That I had nothing to do. You picked golf. That's where you messed up. Remember, I told you need to upgrade with the quarterback. He was like, "Oh no, I forgot." You made some funny comment about golf. Oh, it's great value. Like, no, we got a QB1. I told you not to take golf. For starters, I told you not to take him. Scroll down on some of my picks.
Okay, yeah.
Scroll down.
Good thing I had
nothing to do with that golf. White, I did have something to do with White, but he got hurt.
Okay, so
we agreed on the Henry and Cooper Cup as a unit.
We can both take the L.
Okay, we both agreed on Cooper Cup. I said Rondell Moore. That was me. Rondell Moore was me. That was me. Cephas, that was us. That was us.
Brad,
that was us.
I'll give you 60% for that one.
Okay, yeah, I'm a bigger Cephas fan. Okay, I'll take a little bit of Cephas. Jack Doyle, was that me or you?
I don't even know who Doyle is, Brad.
Okay, that was probably me, but I think we got him at good value, remember? Like we had to Fandango to get a tight end.
You gave me Patterson.
I picked Cordell Patterson. You know what? I think that was a 50-50 split. Just because the quarterback you picked right there.
The quarterback takes more of the And
he's supposed to set the tone, and you didn't set the tone for the team by picking him.
Brad, I don't know, bro. I don't know about the one.
I don't even know if I had anything to do with this.
We gave you Rondell. You quit.
That was the only one was Rondell Moore. I hit on Cordell Patterson. I didn't have nothing to do with Doyle. I don't know if I had anything to do with Doyle.
Rad, who is Jack Doyle? I think you did, Rad.
I don't know about that one.
He had one reception.
I can't agree with that one. I'm not taking blame. I'm taking blame for Rondell Moore.
Brad, what's your team's fantasy record?
1-2 and 0-3. It's bad this year, man. I'm not making no trades. But I got a good team. I'm gonna broadcast my team really quick. Y'all tell me how am I? I'm about to tell you.
Can you do that? Can you do that?
I don't know. I want to show my team so people can be like, "Why? How is he losing though? Like it doesn't make any sense, bro."
Wait, I think I can pull it up if you can't. Oh my god!
Like how is Brad losing? Like, look, watch. I'm about to pull it up. Can I share my? How do I get the fantasy?
Elliott,
Because I'm like really looking at it like, man, I got a good team on paper. What's really going on? Like, dang. So in my $200 league, I'm about to be 1-2. I got to win this week.
Gosh.
I just made a trade for Swift. I got Swift and DK Metcalf. Ooh. I traded Nick Chubb and Michael Thomas for DK Metcalf and Swift.
Oh, I like DK.
I'm about to trade DK Metcalf.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't like DK.
Look at this.
Brett, is it showing?
Wait, I'm about to see if I can share screen.
Okay, if you can't, I'm gonna try to find it. Wait, is he talking to you? Red, you getting called out, bro. The flames are on you now.
You know what? It's okay. I can't win them all, buddy.
That's true. But you probably have moral victories in there. You 0-3, but you feel like you're like 2-1. I rock with that.
Put it up there, Bubs. Put my screen up there.
All right, I'm gonna try to. Is it on It's on NFL Fantasy right now.
I got it. I'm ready to rock. And y'all tell me.
You got it?
I'm up, baby.
Red, how you doing that?
Throw my screen up.
How you doing? What? I didn't know you could do that. Hey, you might have to zoom in a little bit.
I don't know how to do that. Now you asked me to do
the top right. Just click the 3 dots. Oh, or you can do that. You're on Mac, or I don't know what you're on.
I'm on a high-end Chromebook.
Wait, is this our league or your other one?
This is my $200 league I'm in. Is the buy-in. So I got Dak,
okay,
Nick Chubb, Najee, Brandon Cooks, Amari Cooper, Quintez Cephas. I was a homer on that one. TJ Hawkinson ain't done it all year. So come on. Sony Michel's now the starting running back in LA.
You looked good last week.
Yeah, I won. I got Brady. Yeah. I picked up this bum because he might take over. I might get rid of him. I did pick him up off waivers.
Are you starting Brady against New England? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it. I'm just telling you as a friend.
Okay. I may listen. I got Corey Davis, McKeel Hardman, Mike Thomas, Jalen Waddle. I just traded. Who did I trade? I traded Chubb and Mike Thomas here for DK Metcalf and Swift. Now I'm about to have a lot of Lions. So
you got rid of Michael Thomas.
Oh, for sure.
You didn't want to wait for the injury?
No, I wasn't waiting. Let me go and get some.
You got to get some dubs. I get it. That's fair. Yeah.
Let me get something right now.
You in win now mode.
Correctamundo.
Okay.
All right. Now
like let's go to Everson. Okay.
Let's go to the league me and you're in. So we both were 0-3. First off, you can't sit here and just keep making fun of me. All right.
Ooh, Red. I mean, they're just coming at your neck right now. This is.
You know what? I can't win them all, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Brad told me not to draft defense. Now Browns put 27 on me, and Washington got me -8.
Oh, Rad didn't tell you to do nothing. Hold on now.
Yeah, you make it up.
So check this team out. Me and Dose in this league. Whoa, go back. Me and Dose in this league.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Okay.
Mahomes.
Right.
C-Mac.
2 picks. That's unfortunate. You can't really bank on that.
Bro, look at this. So how am I 0-3? Y'all tell me how I'm 0-3. C-Mac, okay, he got hurt, so that screwed me.
Dang,
DeAndre Hopkins, Odell. Yeah, that's my Jack Doyle. Oh, I got 2 people hurt.
Jack
in one
Doyle
game.
Was you and James White.
James White got hurt.
You just gotta get your bench rolling now. Yeah,
I'm about to put in Cordell Patterson. I got Tyler Boyd, McKeel Hardman, Emmanuel Sanders balled. I should have played Emmanuel Sanders over.
Yo, you might have to get what's his name, Mecole in there a little bit. Maybe Mecole. I like Michael Thomas though. I like holding him.
You want to trade? You want him?
I don't know if I might want him. Hold out. We wanted 2. We feeling ourselves. We might be in a little bit of cruise control. We don't need to win now. We got 1 win, baby.
You want to make a trade?
Can you look at my team?
Yeah, I'm going down to him right here at the bottom.
Okay, cool.
So number 12.
Oh, okay.
Oh, who's that right above you? Who's that right above you?
Wait, did I lose last week? Hold up. I read it wrong.
Who's that right above you?
Who's Trady McGrady? What kind of whack name is that?
That's me. Let's go. Now let's see what you got over here. Oh, you got to win. Ooh,
I did win. Okay, look at that boy. We call ourselves sometimes the Chiefs of fantasy football. I mean, it's just a nickname people give us. I don't call it that. Look at my boy Stafford eating. Come on now. James was eating. Najee bounced up.
Okay.
Pitts still whack for me. You can have Kyle Pitts. I mean,
nah.
Okay.
Okay, let's make a trade. You want to make a trade?
I dud it on that pick. Devontae Parker, what's he doing? He's all right.
No, he's not. 8 points, but
Saquon, bro, I got the running back still. Look at that. I forgot to even adjust my lineup, so it was a good thing I didn't put Goff in, because I probably would have.
You got both our boys, Goff and
Devontae. Look at that. Corey David.
That's why we lost. Look who your kicker is.
Yeah.
Look who your kicker is, Dose.
17 points, man.
Look who your kicker is. Thanks, Dose.
Brad, I think I may have cost the Lions a game,
Look
bro.
who your kicker is, bud. And you sitting here talking all this ish, and all along you didn't have him as your kicker. The guy who set a record on us, you should be ashamed of yourself. I wish I could cut him for you. You should just cut him so I can go pick him up. Just cut him.
So you can go pick him up.
Yes, Justin Tucker. You damn right I'm going to pick him up. What?
Red, you had me buying in because I actually felt bad. And then you said that. Now I'm like, I don't know if I should feel bad more because Red is going to take him.
No, we lost because of you, though. I'm putting this one on you. It had nothing to do with that 4th and 19 play. Nothing.
No, that's fair. This nothing. This was bad. What do they call it? Voodoo? This is bad voodoo.
Juju.
Why would I have him out there?
You lost us that game. And I want you to think about that tonight before you go to sleep. It's your fault.
Yep.
Look, you're supposed to be the voice, and you lost us. See?
I should have got Santos.
How dare you? I'm happy I just seen that. I didn't even know that until now. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna holler at you, man. I can't believe you let us down.
Yeah, I feel like I lost some vibe. Oh,
you let us down. Okay, I'm over it. It's okay.
Oh my goodness, Red. No, I will.
You didn't know that, huh?
I did, but I didn't even think about it. Like I really did that.
What's up though? Can we get you want to make a trade?
I mean, you can have Tucker if you want.
No, I don't want Tucker.
Who's your kicker?
I don't know, bro.
You got Cyber? I'll take Cyber, bro.
I don't want him.
Give me
trade
Cyber.
Trade me Kyle Pitts. Trade me Kyle Pitts.
For what? Michael Thomas?
Yeah.
I need a tight end back. Can we do a two-player trade?
Yeah. Okay.
Who you got a tight end?
Give me Saquon Barkley.
No. Now we reaching. Who's your tight end? I want to hear who tight ends first. We ain't jumping into Saquon.
Oh, my tight ends.
Yeah.
My tight end's Jack Doyle.
Okay, wait, hold on. We might not be making a trade.
I played the waivers on that tight end.
Is that the top tight end on our team?
And you make the other dude take Hawkinson before me. I'm like, bro, like, why would you take Pitts? Because I got TJ Hawkinson on my other team. Like, I was gonna pick Hawkinson on all my two teams, but you took Pitts, and then the dude before me takes TJ.
And Pitts is whack. God. That was if I would have took Hawk, bro, I'd be sitting so pretty.
Pitts is whack. Pitts is whack. You should trade him.
I want Michael Thomas, but I don't want to have Jack Doyle.
I'll give you Mike Thomas. You can have Mike Thomas. Go get a tight end off waivers.
Yeah, but who's out there? Is Hawk out there?
You can stream a tight end, bro. Hawk's not in.
How do I see who's on waivers? Because right now I'm interested.
If you got it open, go hit players. I
love Michael Thomas on my team. He's out. He's coming back this year, right? He's coming back like 8 weeks in, right?
7. He's coming back week 7. He'll play week 7.
Ooh, hey, that would fake Lions fan.
There's tight ends. They at your neck now. See, everybody's at my neck.
I should have just, I should have been quiet. I think Dose of Dad is the man behind the curtain for this show. Hey, he gave us a take, man. I used it. So shout out to him. Do not take Thomas has bad attitude. Hey, he can have any attitude he wants as long as
he got Jameis Winston who likes to throw that ball.
Look, here's the thing. That's what
Darren Fells is out there.
That's not interesting. Here's the thing with me that people don't realize. We won 1 and 2. They see the record, right? Mm-hmm. But they don't realize what we be doing outside of football.
Uh-huh.
Where do you think Saquon was Wednesday night? No one talks about that. We were at Bob Evans, and I was like, Saquon, what are you doing, bro? You ain't getting these grits, not with 2 points.
We have Bob Evans. Y'all was getting breakfast, huh?
Yeah, I was like, you can have this.
He said we were at breakfast.
I'm like, I don't care if you like oatmeal or not. You eating oatmeal tonight. So he earned that. He earned that. We work. We don't. Yeah. So
I'll trade you Mahomes. You want Mahomes?
For Stafford? Is that what you're trying to do?
No, I'm just gonna send you like a 3-person trade.
Oh, hold up, Mahomes. That's interesting.
Exactly.
Can I play 2 quarterbacks? Can I do that?
No. But you just don't. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I need him though. Stafford that dude.
Is Saquon Barkley on him? I mean, Mahomes is the 2nd-rated quarterback in fantasy football, but it's Patrick Mahomes.
Why would you want to give him Mahomes? Who's he going to be?
Because there's somebody I'm looking on your team. I just want to know if Saquon Barkley's on the market. I mean, we could make a trade right here live on YouTube.
I don't know, bro. I get all these Saquon offers, and it's making me think. I don't know if he should be on the market because Saquon can't do.
Okay,
you know?
You can keep Saquon.
We got to find a way.
What about Najee
to
Harris?
Get Michael Thomas on this team.
I'm talking to you right now. Najee Harris, is he movable?
Can you pull that back up again?
Hold on.
Because I'm really like struggling right now. I like my running backs, but I understand I have to give something up to get something. You know, I can't
correct the Mundo.
So here's what I'm thinking, and you let me know. You let me know your thoughts, though. No, this is a good deal for both of us.
Go ahead, let me hear it.
Michael Thomas has a bad attitude, right? And I don't want you to.
Oh gosh, no.
You guys are trying to get Bob Evans, and he's sitting here.
I'm not buying it.
And he's like, I don't like Bob Evans, and you're like, come on, man. So I get it. Morale's bad. That's why you're 0-3. You want to feel like you're 1-2. You cut him. And I'll do you a favor and pick him up, and we'll bring him in, and we'll do our best to get him right. And maybe we'll give him back to you at some point in the season.
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
Here, let me go cut him really quick.
Okay, yeah, you do that.
Should I cut him now or tomorrow, like when waivers are about to open up? What do you want me to do? You tell me.
You cut him right now.
Cut him now? Okay, hold on. Let me go cut him.
All right.
I cut him.
Okay.
I cut him.
All right.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I did it.
I'm just helping everybody out.
I did.
I figured out the formula, you know.
Mm-hmm.
How do I go to pick up dudes?
Go to players or go to like your team and then go to waivers.
Okay, so players. Okay. So Sam Darnold. Wait, what? Oh no. Oh, okay. Wait.
Do you see Mike Thomas? He should be on waivers. Go to filter to receivers and you might see him.
Okay. Yeah.
On my team.
Oh, on your team. I got to go to your team now.
Right. Because I ain't cutting Mike Thomas. You're full. I'll trade you Christian McCaffrey.
Red with the mad peer pressure. Right. He put me on the spot. Everybody's watching. I can feel the eyeballs on me right now.
Do you want? I'll give you Christian McCaffrey for.
Nah, I don't want McCaffrey. He hurt. McCaffrey scared me.
I know he stays hurt, dude.
I got to think about this because I really, truly want Michael Thomas. Is there a receiver that's interesting on my team that you're interested? Are you interested in Jarvis Landry? Why you laughing?
I like how you tried to say his name all proper and everything. That fool's hurt too.
We got the glasses on. He had 4 receptions last week, right?
He's hurt.
How many did Michael Thomas have last week?
I got Odell Beckham. I don't need him.
Red. How many receptions did Jarvis Landry have last week?
I don't know. I'm on my team now.
How many did Michael Thomas have last week?
Oh, good point. Ooh, you're trying to sell me.
I'm selling you.
Oh,
you want production or do you want what could be numbers but not?
I mean,
you're 0-3.
After this week, they're both going to be on injured reserve, so it doesn't matter.
No, Jarvis Landry played last week.
He got hurt.
He had 4 receptions, right?
Go look. Then he got hurt. Go look at your team.
But
I mean, Christian McCaffrey had 5 yards. Then he got hurt. What are you saying?
Is he really hurt? No, I didn't know that.
What did you say? Like, yeah, he got hurt.
Hold up.
I'm sending you a trade right now. I'm sending you Patrick Mahomes
wearing a Juice t-shirt. He was wearing a Juice t-shirt. He's not hurt. He went to Wild Wings. Oh no, Wilder Things. Has done Wilder Things. With Jarvis Landry out. Oh, he is out.
I told you.
Is there a? Oh no.
I tried to tell you,
but that's fair. 2 injured. This guy will come back before Michael Thomas. Let's be on 100% with this. He'll come back before Michael Thomas, right?
I don't know.
So we can swap injury guys. I feel like that's actually a good trade for you because who knows when Michael Thomas come back? He might not be the same dude.
Check your phone. I sent the trade to you.
Grumpy old men part 3.
What happened?
He said grumpy old men part 3.
Oh, with the glasses. Hey, like I'm on. I mean business right now. When I get to talking trade,
I got Stafford though, and Stafford is going to win the MVP. Man, I already locked it in.
You don't want
Drake, Debo Samuel for Saquon.
You don't want Patrick Mahomes, bro.
I don't like Mahomes, man. Mahomes overrated.
You look like Mahomes.
Mahomes looks like me, Rad. Let's first get this straight.
Who's older?
What you mean?
Who's older?
In what? Wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom.
Fantasy wisdom. All right, let's talk to the guy that's 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You're 1 game ahead of me.
Right.
I'm like the Detroit Lions, and I guess you're like, I don't know who's a 1 and 2 team who's really shitty.
Like Chicago.
But I'm actually good.
Wait, no, Chicago. I'm like Minnesota.
Yeah, and I'm like the Lions. We're up and coming. We know we're gonna put it together. And
who would you rather be right now, Minnesota or the Lions?
The Lions. The Lions. hands down. What you mean? Is that a question? Was that a real question?
No, I would rather be Lions too.
Okay, I didn't know if that was a real question.
So many YouTube channels this Mahomes have. Yo, I mean, Mahomes overrated. Though. I'm gonna be real. Mahomes ain't that good. Let's go on a rant real quick. Let's bring up the fire. Mahomes is overrated, and I truly believe this. He's a product of an Andy Reid offense that is weak. Not weak, but it's like he don't gotta do that much, man. He's like Rodgers. Let me get out to my running back. Okay, Rad left.
That was ice. That wasn't fire. That was ice. You should have icicles flowing down your screen.
No, she's not.
That was not
fire. Good. You don't agree with that, right? Brad, you don't
all.
think he's like a little bit overrated though?
No, not
People
at all.
saying like this
Mahomes is talented, bro.
Great top 10 all time. Nah,
bro. Mahomes is talented.
He's talented. There's a lot of dudes. Goff's talented.
I mean, yeah, he's in the NFL. Yeah, they're all talented, but no, like
Mahomes ain't like that dude though.
Mahomes down here,
he's great, but he ain't that dude.
Mahomes is that guy, bro. I'm sorry.
Mahomes is not the best quarterback in the league.
Who is?
Stafford.
Whew.
He's gonna get that love after this season. You don't think he will?
I know. It's midnight over there, ain't it? You getting tired?
Yeah, you're right. It is.
I know it's midnight. I know. I can tell by the.
Okay, wait, takes. Hold up. If we're gonna do,
I can tell by your takes.
Let's do this right. We looking at who are your top 3 quarterbacks in the league right now? Just honestly, I just want to know.
Honestly, Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers,
okay,
Russell Wilson.
Who would you take, Rodgers or Mahomes, for one season, for this season?
For one season,
this year,
Mahomes
over Rodgers. You don't. Is it because of mess or?
Mahomes is that guy, bro. He's mobile.
Russell or Mahomes? I'm taking Russell over Mahomes.
Ooh, that's tough because Russell's just dangerous.
Yeah, dangerous something else. I'm taking dangerous all day.
Oh, that's tough. I can't.
Brady is still the best. I like Brady. I think
Brady's the GOAT. Yeah, Brady's the GOAT.
Yeah, he is the GOAT. I agree with you there. We on page.
I think I'm going. I don't know. I can't go over that. I don't want to pick on that Russell and.
I want to start some heat real quick in the chat because it's happening. Brady or Peyton Manning? I just want to start it. I'm going Brady. Just because he can lead. The
whole chat's gonna say Brady.
I bet we get Peyton's in here.
Heck, no, there's no way.
We gonna get some Peyton because people tell me, oh, some people may even say Rodgers. Oh, he's more talented. No. Brady is the best quarterback.
There's no way.
With how much people be emphasizing winning, this dude can literally turn around Tampa Bay in 1 year. Okay, he's the GOAT. What, he got 7 rings? This man got 2 hands.
I think he do got 7. I think he do got 7 or 8. Bro. He got a lot.
And it is a team game, but come on, man. Brady's something else. Come on, man. Let's be real here.
What's going on?
This is what people do with glasses. You've seen this. You know what I mean?
You're full.
Brady is the Michael Jordan of football. Okay. See?
Brady,
rock with that.
Nobody.
Yeah, but see, this is where me and Rad be different though when we get to basketball. We glad it's a football show because we differ in basketball, but he don't watch basketball that much, and I kind of just dabble in it. So it's like, all right, this is why it's a football show.
What about basketball? Ask me.
Well, he said Brady's the Michael Jordan of football, and you said Brady's the GOAT.
He is the Michael Jordan of football. I would agree.
Okay, so you think Brady's the GOAT?
For sure, the greatest quarterback of all time.
So, in other words, he's saying Michael Jordan's the GOAT.
I think LeBron's the GOAT, but
that's what I'm saying. See, that's where we would.
I don't think Michael Jordan's the GOAT. Michael Jordan just came first, but I think LeBron is a better player. Jordan has more of a killer instinct, he's more of a closer, but I think LeBron's a better player, 6'8", 250.
Right now in the league, I know this is off topic, but right now in the league, do you think LeBron's the best player in basketball? Because I hear it all the time. Oh, LeBron's the best. I don't think he's the best in basketball. Right now. I'm not saying he wasn't. I'm saying right now.
Yes.
You think you think he's the best right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's interesting because I hear it all the time. I don't believe it. He's LeBron. I ain't saying he ain't LeBron. He ain't that dude, but I don't think he's the best right now.
I think he's the best.
I would take 3 guys over LeBron right now.
Who?
Giannis, KD, and Curry.
I like KD. He's an offensive scoring machine.
KD is honestly a little bit like this because all the injuries, so I can understand that one. But those 3 would probably be 3.
I'm taking Damian Lillard over Steph Curry.
Nah, now you crazy. All right, Rad, getting out of the chat. I know we going to basketball, but this is Rad. You reaching, man.
You don't know nothing about
We
Portland
got the
Trailblazers. You don't see a lot of people don't know nothing about Damian Lillard
I
because he
got
play out
a
here in
Portland
Portland.
Trailblazers shirt, man.
You can't sit here and hate on Damian Lillard.
I'm not hating Damian. I like Damian. He's a stud, but he ain't
killer.
Steph. He ain't Steph.
Yes, he is.
No, no, he not.
Yes, he is.
Rad,
Yes,
come on,
he
man. Now we
is. Yes. Did you accept the trade? I'm looking at my phone.
What was the trade? I don't
check it. You wanted Mike
like
Thomas,
Saquon.
and I sent you Mike. I didn't even ask for Saquon.
Okay,
go look at it.
When those rumors came out years ago, do you remember when the rumors came out? Like the joke on April Fool's Day that the Lions trade up to the first pick of the draft. Did you see those?
No.
Okay, back in Saquon's draft class, they did like an April Fool's joke that the Lions traded to the first pick, and I thought it was legit. Like I wasn't doing YouTube and stuff like I wasn't like really doing it, but I saw that I really thought that was legit. I was not more hyped, I don't think ever, than that time because I really thought we was taking Saquon.
Who did we take that year? Was that Ebron's year?
Ooh, I don't know what draft class it was. I'm gonna look that up. Anybody know in the chat?
What class was that? And then can you go accept the trade I sent you?
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you, man. I sent you a fair trade. You're gonna like it.
Saquon draft 2018. So that would have been it was Baker, Saquon. Who was that?
Was that Ragnow's year?
Yeah, you know what? I think you're right.
Wait, 3 years ago. No, that was Hawk.
2018? No,
Yeah,
2019 was Hawk.
This is Hawk's third year, ain't it?
Yeah.
Am I tripping?
Yeah, 2019, 2020,
2021. Oh, yeah. You're right. So that was Rags, I think.
Yeah, it was Ragnow. Oh, Ragnow's dope though. I'm not mad.
I'm not mad about Rags.
I ain't mad about it. I didn't know the draft like that. I didn't know we get Ragnow. Yeah, it was Ragnow.
Oh, I'd never seen us getting Ragnow. Never. I had to go look him up, like watch some film, all that, and I'm like reading PFF. I'm like, Ragnow actually graded out as the best interior lineman in college football.
True question. I want to ask you that before you started doing like the YouTube, because I don't know when did you start doing this with like the guys on Last Second Sports?
February. March.
Oh, okay. So not that long ago. Did you like when did you really start following the draft like that? Because I know for me, it didn't start until I started doing YouTube, probably like a year or two ago, 2 years ago, probably. But I didn't really know it like that. I was like, listen, I'm like, okay, first round pick, we got Davis. All I knew was he was linebacker from Florida. I knew nothing else about the draft.
Oh, every year.
Oh, you were like diving into. You knew the prospects. Yeah, oh, okay. When do you think you started?
Diehard Lions fan. Probably like my mid-20s. Like I always like where I like actually dove in and watched film and like looked and see who we really drafted and stuff. Yeah, like once I got out of college football, but even like in high school, I kept up with like the Lions like picks and stuff like that in draft classes and back in the early 2000s and things. Like I always like football was life for me. Football is life.
Yeah. I knew the picks were. I just didn't know like anything. Like I didn't know like who would we take. Like
I knew about some of the people. I didn't know nothing about Frank. I knew a little bit about Kyle Van Noy. I just BYU.
Yeah, I didn't know anything really about him. I remember talking about him for like 10 seconds. That was it.
But I knew nothing about Frank. Like far as our recent picks, I didn't know who Frank Ragnow was. I'm not gonna sit here and lie.
Yeah. Okay. So, I was interested.
But I knew who Taylor Decker was because that was Ezekiel Elliott's left tackle. I'm like, okay, I know who big boy is because remember Zeke was cold at Ohio State. He was putting up mad rushing yards. So I already knew who Taylor Decker was. His
shirt. I remember that controversy.
So I knew who Taylor Decker was just off of like that good run game.
Yeah, knowing what they were doing. I feel like that with because like I didn't follow it like that. I remember when we drafted though, Jay Sean, like you just kind of knew that he was probably gonna be pretty darn good, even though it was late. I didn't really know about him, but you knew that that D line. Because that was year we got Okuda too, I think. You knew that D line was like that was legit.
Who did we take?
I think that was year we got Okuda, and you knew the D line was great knowing Okuda.
No, yeah.
That was something.
I felt like we was kind of forced to take Okuda.
I think so too.
To be real,
we needed a corner for that defense,
right? Because we just got rid of Slay, so it's like
because they clearly wanted to trade back, like they wanted to move back and get Okuda, but they just like we don't have.
Did I really want him? No, I didn't. That draft just didn't play out well to me. Like for some reason, I wanted us to give up our first and second to take Chase Young, bro. I wanted Chase Young so bad.
That'd been bold, and I would have loved it.
So bad.
Chase Young was different.
So bad.
I like Okuda, but Chase Young was different, man.
Okuda's about to be.
He was like,
he's
I ain't giving up on him yet.
I'm not either, but I just know he's gonna have a tough road.
Stick. Yeah,
Achilles, man, he gonna have to move to safety. Good thing is he likes to tackle, and he should go to safety.
If it wasn't for the injuries, I think he would be okay. But yeah, you're right. The injuries.
He's not worth the third pick. I don't care what it is.
Third was super high, man.
For a corner,
but you're
man,
right. It's not like we wanted to take him there. We kind of forced him to do it.
For a corner, he don't even run a 4.340.
Bro, and they still got all hurt too. Like we got Trufant and Okuda. They both got hurt. That year was like, well, because Trufant, I think, was supposed to be the bridge. You're talking about bridge quarterback.
Yeah,
Trufant was the bridge.
He was supposed to be that bridge. That
he was
cornerback for
whack,
sure.
hurt.
Terrible.
That didn't work. Okuda was hurt. Coleman didn't play that well. It was like, geez, man. Yeah,
Coleman started off well for us that first year, though.
Yeah, he did. At first. Those punch outs, man.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like, he used to always punch the ball out. Like, he may get beat, but the receiver doesn't catch it. So, good job, Coleman. Good job. Coleman. Overpaid him, though. But that was just that Bobby Q and Fatty P era. Overpaid.
That was one of the most exciting starts I've ever seen. 2019, we're 2-0-1, bro. That was like, and then you played the Chiefs like we did. Oh, gosh. That start was amazing. And then we fell off, and then Stafford got hurt. And it was like, all right.
I really want to know, yo. So when we drafted Eric Ebron, how did you feel about that? I know you did, even when we drafted him with that 10th pick.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated that pick.
But like I said, I didn't follow the draft like that, so I didn't know the other options. I didn't know like this is who we didn't take. You know what I mean?
I hated that pick, bro.
Really? But you were diving into it, so you like who did you want in that draft class?
Aaron Donald.
For you actually knew
Aaron Donald was good in college, and then Odell Beckham was good at LSU. Like I know we missed on some people, but it's like you could see on film if you watch like college film, not even just highlights, just watch some of their games. You could see that they was game changing.
You knew Donald was that dude coming out, and not maybe that dude, but he was. But good.
You knew he was gonna be good. And then Ebron, he was good at running seam routes, but he already had like drop issues in college. Cool, the dude can run a vertical route. That's cool. Like okay. And he only ran a 4.6, like a mid 4.6 40. So it's not like the dude is just uber athletic. Like if he ran a 4.4, then I'm like, okay, well, we got a tight end that run a 4.4. You know what I'm saying? But that was that what was it, Joe Lombardi? That was that Lombardi area when he came in as our OC. Yeah, he's gonna be the next Jimmy Graham. We're drafting the next Jimmy Graham. I'm like, bro, this fool ain't nothing like Jimmy. Jimmy Graham's 6'6. This dude's 6'3, 6'4, runs a 4.6, 4.7 40, has drop issues. All he can do is run a vertical route. Cool.
Yeah, I didn't know it like that. All I knew was the highlights. I'm like, man, he's an athlete. And then you get like those flashes, like that's cool. I still felt like not what he was worth a draft pick. I mean, I was like, dang, I like the tools he's got. But you're right. Like
so
it
mad.
Never panned out.
So mad. And then when he gets here, Ebron will make the tough catch, but then drop the 5-yard in route, drop the 5-yard slant. But then he'll go across the middle and catch something in double coverage.
I feel like we've had that. Like Pettigrew, like we've had drop issues, bro.
Pettigrew was better than Ebron. Pettigrew could block.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. Pettigrew was too.
Yeah, he was. I think he was picked 21 that year. Because we had 2 first-rounders that year.
Is he the Calvin draft?
I think it was that the Calvin? I know we had 2 first-rounders that year. It might have been the year we took Calvin.
It was. Yeah.
Or was that the year we took Stafford and then took?
Oh, you might be right.
I think we took Stafford and then we took Pettigrew with like the 20-something pick.
Yeah, that's what I think. Right.
That's what we think. But I don't know, man. Just Hockenson panned out. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't happy about the TJ Hockenson pick, but now I'm a believer. But at first, I wasn't rocking with Hockenson.
Yeah, I wanted Josh Allen.
Who did I want that year of Hockenson?
The defensive end. I wanted him.
Oh, that went to Jacksonville. Yeah, that's who I want. That's that year. Yes,
yeah, dude. Josh Allen's a good player.
That's who I wanted.
I'm still ain't mad about because he's still a stud.
But didn't he go ahead of? I think he went ahead of us though.
Yeah, he did. That's why we didn't
like
get
a
him.
pick ahead of us, or like
he went right before.
I remember that. I did want out of Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yes, I wanted.
Yeah, Josh Allen was different, man.
For sure.
Because even when you're playing at Kentucky, you know he's playing the comp. He may not be at the best school, but he's going against it. And his rookie year, I think he had like 10 sacks with who is now our defensive line coach. So it was like, okay, he was still doing.
He was solid. That was a solid. I wanted him. I wanted Ed Oliver. I wanted Ed Oliver too, but Joe, the year of Hockenson. Yep.
That was the first draft I live streamed. That one was.
What round Lions draft Galladay the third? Yeah, he was a 3rd round pick.
Yeah, that was a steal. That was one of our best picks in our history for the value.
In the Bob Quinn era.
That might have been his best pick in the Quinn era. Just for the value. Just not
grabbing him in the 3rd for sure.
For a 3rd, yeah. Because Glasgow's up there too as one of his best.
In the 3rd. Yep.
He hit on offensive linemen. Like, I gotta give him love. He did on some linemen. That was his goal to fix his whole line, and he didn't get it there, but he he got us because it just took a couple pieces. It just took Sewell. He overspent, but he did everything he could to fix the O-line.
He hit in the draft, but he overspent in the free agency for was it Rick Wagner?
Wagner,
Wagner.
Lang. He gave
overpaid for them. Yeah, he overpaid. Big V. Right.
Yeah.
Like he overpaid in free agency, but he did hit in the late rounds in the draft and then drafting Ragnow. Like he hit in the draft, but he overpaid in free agency for O-lineman.
Yep.
So
I respect that because that's what he wanted to do. It just didn't. He wasn't perfect.
But all them other second round picks was duds.
Gosh, how do you miss every second round?
Tease Tabor. Do you remember Tease Tabor?
Oh gosh, dude. I was hoping for Tease because he was a high pick. It was like that's a cool name. You know, Tease gonna figure it out. But how do you draft the guy that slow? Like I don't even understand.
4.8 40. But the thing is,
it's a corner, man.
Tease Tabor had really good film at Florida.
Did he?
Oh, his college film was good. His college film may have been better than Akuda's, bro. Like to be real.
See, that's tough, man. Because you just don't know, bro. It's like how do you balance that? Great film, slow, but he still was great against good comp. How do you that's tough.
Tease Tabor had good film. Then I remember when we drafted Amir Abdullah. I liked Amir Abdullah, but I was like, man,
the fear of Amir. I was hyped.
he was just always too small for me. Like, I don't know. Like, how can he be our bell cow and the dude don't even weigh 200 pounds? I don't know. He was choppy. Like
that's the thing. I'm always okay with investing in running backs. I've never mad about investing in running back. People don't like it. Now, I don't always love giving him money in a second contract, a huge deal, because I feel like a lot of times that doesn't work. But draft wise, I'm always good with investing in a top running back. Like, especially if you need to get your run game rolling. I was always cool with that. When we did it with Javin, we did it every time we did it, but we just didn't make it work until now. It seems like Swift is
drafted the wrong one. Like taking Carry On.
Yep.
Amir Abdullah, all in a second.
That one was jacked up too, though. Remember, Carrion was the LSU running back too. Came out, and I was like, "Oh, I liked him." And then he became basically a bust with all the running backs.
The running back he went to Washington and kept getting hurt all the time. Yep. I can't even think of his name. I know who you're talking about. Mm-hmm. I know that. What's that dude's name? He stayed hurt.
Because I remember he was interesting too, and it was like he just can't get healthy, kind of like Carrion.
But Carrion was what the offensive SEC offensive player of the year. So I'm like, okay. Mm-hmm. We got the SEC Offensive Player of the Year, and then you go watch
his first year. He came out and balled too until he got hurt,
and then after that, he just couldn't read a hole. His vision I think he might have needed
went downhill. Yeah,
he probably should have been wearing glasses while he was playing. He probably could have seen the holes or something.
he needs them prescription glasses.
Something, bro.
Hit him up, Brad. You got him, man. Help him out.
He's a fool, bro. No.
Job at best. Yeah, Olympics. He was so fun to watch, man. But
I like Job. He was explosive.
Injury issues. Darius Geis. Yep.
Darius Geis, who was that came through in the clutch for us?
Bud Joe.
Clutch. Shout out to the chat.
Galladay got T.O. T.O. Like Terrell Owens?
Oh, drops. The dropsies? Is that what he's talking about? Galladay up there dropping? I don't even keep up. I don't even watch Galladay no more.
No, I haven't watched it.
He's not a Lion.
Hey, did you see that, though? Jelani Tabai was active last week.
All right. Are we done? Is the show?
No, I don't know what he did. I'm just saying he was active.
I don't care. When you're not a Lion, I'm not keeping up with you no more. Only one I keep up with is like Sue and
There's
Stafford.
some guys that have done things here where you keep up with them.
That's it. Like, Sue and Stafford's the only one. I don't care nothing about Galladay no more. I don't care nothing about Slay no more.
Yeah.
I was sad to see Slay go. I was, but now I don't care nothing about Slay. I kept up with Golden Tate though. I still he ain't in the league, but like
he just hit
Tate was my guy, bro.
That was the thing with Slay. Slay didn't leave playing well. So it was like, okay, I loved what Slay did. I loved the big play Slay. I was always on the hype train for Slay. But he didn't leave on a great year. So it was kind of like, okay, I understood that side of it. I just hate how it ended because it was so ugly. And he ain't playing that well now. So okay.
Marvin Jones, I hope, does well too. Mm-hmm. Like I kind of look and see what he's doing with the Jags. That's about it. But like, I don't care nothing about no Kenny Galladay no more, bro.
Yeah.
Deuces.
I know. It's like we offered you the money. I'm not saying I'm glad.
I'm happy he didn't take it. I'm so happy he didn't take the money.
But we offered you, man. It's like
so happy. Oh man, 18 mil a year, that'd have been terrible.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that would have been awful.
And Goff probably wouldn't even be throwing him the ball. So it's like now we got this $18 million receiver, and Goff don't even want to throw him the ball.
True. That scheme too, yeah. Because Stafford had made more sense. Goff, nah. Goff, I would way rather give Romeo the money. I would way rather give a running back money, lineman, any like tight end.
Right.
Not that. And Devontae Adams is the type of receiver that I can see giving the money to. You're right though. Like a Corey Davis, I ain't giving you big money.
No.
AJ Brown, nah, it ain't happening.
No.
Julio, nope. But there's certain dudes like Cooper Kupp. Yes,
Yes,
I would give Cooper Kupp that money.
I'll give Cooper Kupp some money for sure.
Cooper Kupp to me is underrated, bro. He's like a top 5, top 10 receiver right now.
He's
Cooper
top 10 for
Kupp
sure.
Is a beast, bro. He
He's
don't
a
get
top
love
10
for
for
some
sure.
reason
Because he normally gets hurt. Remember, he always gets hurt. But
that's true.
Cooper Kupp is eating. I want to try to get him in fantasy, but ain't nobody trading Cooper Kupp.
I know
Nobody's trading him.
now, especially what he's doing now.
I'm waiting on our trade any day now. Yeah. All you got to do is hit accept.
Yeah, well, I didn't get it.
Right.
I'm looking at it.
There it is. Mm-hmm. Good deal.
Okay, so
why?
But here's what I don't understand about this trade, right? Why'd you throw in Stafford and Mahomes? Like, can't we just take those 2 players out?
I mean, okay.
Okay, so what is it then? Doyle, Michael Thomas, and Hardman. Jamar Chase. Brad, I can roll with the Pitts. I can roll with giving you Pitts.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to make that happen, we can make that happen.
Okay.
Jamar and Najee, now you talking crazy.
We
like
can't.
Sandy Cheeks would say, that's crazy talk.
You can't. Can you counter it then? Just hit the counter button. You send me something. How about that?
Rad, you know this is robbery, Rad.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You thought this was legit putting Miko
First off, you're not dealing with Rad on trades. You're dealing with Trady McGrady. Okay,
that's true. I gotta separate.
It's a whole different person.
Ego.
It's a whole different person.
This is your Slim Shady coming out. This is Trady McGrady.
Correct. Take all the friendship out of it. You're talking to a whole different. Where's my sunglasses? Where's my sunglasses? You're talking to a whole different animal right now. First off, so
yes.
So if you like, but yeah, I'm always gonna start high and then
that's fair. No, that's how you do it. I respect that.
I would like you to counter. I mean, you just hit the counter button and do what you want.
Because this is on my email, right? So how do I can probably go to my app and then do it.
Yes, Dose. Oh my gosh. For you to be so techie, you can't work a smartphone for ish.
Red, look. I made a solid intro, but that's about all you're gonna get, man.
Oh, that was beautiful. Can we play that on the way out? Oh no, you can't play that on the way out.
I'll play it right now. I like the intro.
Play it one more time.
Okay, hey y'all, this is a lot of people missed it. So this is the intro, our new intro, at least for now. We may do some updates, some tweaks, but this is the new intro for Last Second Dose. Here we go. Check it out.
Love it.
Guess even kings get scared, huh?
Sequence touchdown.
Biden done. And you got what?
9 and 8. That's not crazy.
Swift on Pro Bowl this year. Lock it in.
Zone touchdown, Detroit Lions.
The gut punches will stop.
The gut punches will stop.
I was trying to fade the background music. It's not perfect, man. It's not.
Oh my god.
I loved that when he said it. As soon as he said it, like, this gotta go to something.
The gut punches will stop. Golf just goofy. He talks goofy. The gut punches.
He looked kind of awkward saying it too. He was
stop.
like confused on what he was going to say.
He
like ruined the intensity of a great statement.
Oh my gosh, the gut punches will stop.
Said that hesitation makes it.
Hey, the video is dope though.
Appreciate
Intro's
it.
live. I love it.
Your claim was beautiful. I love it. Swift making Pro Bowl. Lock it in. And now you're backing it up again today. I love it.
Oh,
I love it. I think that's gonna age well. I think it will. I think mine's gonna age well too. I think we both had good claims in there.
It's the truth.
We both said some truth.
What was your truth? Hold on.
My the 9 and 8.
All right.
One thing's gonna age well in this.
You know what? Mine.
It ain't Rads. You know what I'm saying? We know what we're saying.
Mine.
What would Sandy Cheeks say?
Mine. I get it. It's 12:30 over there, though, so I get it. You started talking.
I gotta believe. I gotta stick with it. You know, I put it.
I mean, you set it out there. You gotta go with it. But I think
believe it. I still believe it's possible.
6 and 11 is more realistic, but
I think odds wise you were right on right now. But I do believe this can happen, man. I like this team. I like where we're going. I do. It's just I think this is what it takes. It takes one. I think you see this team get one. This is the coaching staff to me, because think about this, Rad. My dad always brings this up. How often do we get on stretches? Like we never seem to pull off 3 in a row. The last time I remember us getting on a streak was 2014. But we never do that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll win like 1, maybe 2, but usually 1, then we'll lose. We're like this. That's why we're always mediocre. How often are we going to start? I think this is a team that can get one and carry it to next week. I think it just takes one.
We could go on like a 3-game stretch right here. I really truly believe that.
And if you go on a 3-game stretch heading into LA, woo, that's gonna be
that's gonna be a game.
Hold up.
That might be. I don't know though. We'll see. I mean,
yeah, we gotta. Yeah, I get you. I get it. I like the new intro. I have some suggestions. More rad, less Dion.
JK. Panda.
Ooh, okay. Hey, we need Panda to have an intro. Hold up. I like that.
We're the dynamic duo, man. It's a great intro. I told you.
Yo, we about to wrap this up. We rolled.
You ready?
3 hours.
Dang, we did it again.
I like that.
Well, you know what? Hey, Thursday, we back at it. Last second dose. We're gonna be over there on Last Second Sports. Everybody come tap in.
Absolutely.
What time? Like 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern at Last Second Sports. Go click that like and subscribe button on both channels. Oh, are we out?
Well, I was gonna say this. Words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom. Go.
And 2, I'm not gonna say who, but I spoke to somebody today, and I think we're gonna make it happen soon because I know you messaged me.
Okay.
And he responded today, so
perfect.
We'll make it happen.
We'll talk.
All right, man. So you got the words of wisdom. Wrap us up. Shout out to the chat. I gotta say this before we do that. Shout out to the chat. The chat was amazing today. We appreciate the love, and we will be working on some clips. We're gonna try to clip some of this, and I'm gonna upload his videos. Rad will probably do the same thing. So, stay tuned for that. I know you guys have seen it live, but we got some good
chat.
Stuff.
Be jumping. They be jumping. What is it? Words of wisdom?
Yes, sir.
Who giving it? You or me? I don't really. I got one.
You got one? I gave some words of wisdom. With the Mahomes stuff. So I feel like
look. Listen. Positive people get positive results. Keep all that negative energy away from you. And if you see somebody having a down day, try to make them smile, give them some joy, because you never know what they're going through. Ooh,
that was a great words of wisdom. As soon as you started, I'm like, I love this.
That was a good one.
I was thinking that heading into the show, we gotta be positive.
That was a good one.
I like that.
All right, clip us out. Let's get it. Hold on.
What should I do? I got you. I got you.
I was to say you got to bring that. That's a ritual now.
Another great show, and that is it. Thank you, Pride, everybody, for coming in. The chat was amazing, and we out. Okay, this is my golf hesitation. Don't worry.
Gut punches. I'm not taking no more gut punches.
No more.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.